What do you mean, normal men?
We're just innocent men.
It's time for Side Scrollers with me, Stutter and Craig. No, you don't get the 96-ounce Coke Zeros, Blabs.
Yo, my androids, what's up?
And straight from the hood, Phoenix.
It's really enjoyable as an adult male to shit your pants.
And now, broadcasting from our homes around the internet, it's time for Side Scrollers. Welcome out to Side Scrollers on YouTube.com and Rumble.com, and most importantly, SideScrollersPlus.com. What's going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday to you. Big show today. Glad you're with us. Going to be a big one. Hello, Blaz, back from her internet. Hello. Oh, what are you doing?
I was putting my hoodie behind me and I wasn't ready to just be brought in high. Hello.
Well, I want to let you know, Blabs, I do bring you in first
I
every
know.
single day.
I was going. I just couldn't get my hoodie off fast enough, okay? It got stuck. It's fine.
Once again, you know when the show is starting.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay.
Everything's fine now.
The internet is back for you, which is great.
It didn't come back until almost 4 in the afternoon. Isn't that, like, retarded?
Yes.
From 9 a.m. until 4 in the afternoon. Basically, like, the whole work period. That was fun.
You should sue.
Well, no, they should give you a discount because you're paying for the month, right? And then you essentially lose a days of internet. It's like, nah, bitch, pay up.
Well, the internet is now deemed a utility to a lot of folks, just like water and electricity. So, I agree. You should get some sort of discount or
yes. I should get. You know what I should get? An upgrade to my upload speeds. That's what I'll take.
What is your upload speed right now?
I don't know. Should I find out?
Yes. Before you ask for more, you should probably find out what the baseline is.
I'm like, Anakin, I want more. I know I shouldn't, but I want more.
Yes. I don't know what it is right now, but
it could be faster.
I want some more.
Yes.
That's very
faster.
Very American of you, and I appreciate that.
Yes.
That's good.
Go big or go home.
That's right. Joining us today on this wonderful Tuesday. Very excited to have this wonderful lady. And I have a theory and a question for her, which we'll get to just in very, very shortly. Hello, Leaflit. Good to see you.
Hi, Porcini.
Hi, how's it going?
It's going.
It's going pretty good.
I cannot wait to share like clothing stuff with Blabs.
Yeah.
Y'all are not
homies. I call her Porcini from now on. Every time I text her, I'm like, "Ew, Porcini."
I want to let you know, y'all are not doing anything to break the women's stereotypes right now.
No, I'm
just letting you know, and that's totally fine. The women be shopping.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what's wrong with shopping?
Yeah, what's wrong with shopping, Craig?
Well, nothing as long as you earn your own money to go buy your own stuff.
Yeah. I got my Visa. I go tap.
Tap, tap.
Yeah. Well, actually, there's a thing that I put in the run sheet even yesterday where in Korea, there's this website going viral for not buying or spending anything, but you still do the whole tracking and purchasing, but you don't get anything, you don't buy anything, you don't spend anything. It's just the dopamine of buying.
Well, we're going to get to that here a little bit later
It's just for Leaflit.
Yeah. We definitely, that's going to be a big part of our show today is... I mean, some would argue that our show is just a moment-to-moment dopamine rush. It's crazy. Maybe we should start doing that more and more. We should just have things flying across the screen, where like you see these kids in Asia who have like 14 things going on their screen. You see these shorts that just the subject of the short isn't good enough. On the bottom, you have to have Fortnite, and at the top, you have to have somebody making a cake.
And text and everything, yeah.
Right. Text line. Maybe we should do that. Maybe we'll have an entire dopamine rush show, which, just a single special episode. I think that'd be fun. Speaking of special episodes, joining us today, another VTuber friend. A lot of people asked for her to be on the show. Very excited to have her on. My 15 minutes of speaking with her before the show. Very excited to welcome, for the first time, Powdur. Hello, Powdur.
Hello. Thank you for having me. Hello.
Women be shopping, right?
Oh, yeah. All day.
Yep.
Every day.
Oh, yeah.
Hi,
Powdur, was there...
Hi, Leaf.
Do you want me to should I leave now? Is there something...
Yeah, I'm going to talk about shopping. You can go.
So anyway, do you like mushrooms, Powdur?
That's a odd
I
way to
actually
open-
do.
That's a really odd way to open the segment.
Are we
First
getting
one-
the mushroom talk already? I was,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was literally looking at that before stream.
Same.
Actually,
Like I have the mushroom video and everything ready.
Yeah, okay. Well, great. Do you like mushrooms? And if so, what's your favorite?
Yeah. Shiitake.
Oh,
It's my favorite.
yeah, that's a good one.
all right. Well, someone who I know loves a good mushroom. Maybe not a mushroom, but maybe a mushroom stamp. Please welcome to the show the true star, straight from the hood on his birthday, Powdur. It's Phoenix.
Oh my God.
Yes, you're about my birthday, right?
Happy birthday.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much. You know, it's weird. My family didn't even say wish me happy birthday, so it means a lot that you did. Thank you very much. It's a weird, long story. Yeah, how you doing, Craig? I do love stuffing as many mushrooms in my mouth as humanly possible.
That's I had no doubt about that, and that's what I love about
Love
you,
'em.
Phoenix. You're
Love
not
'em.
afraid to stuff a mushroom in your mouth. On a side note, I do look forward to celebrating my birthday with you tomorrow, Phoenix.
Yeah.
should be a great time. I don't know
Yeah,
what
yeah.
we're gonna do or how we're gonna do it, but we're maybe some sort of celebration. I think at a certain point,
celebration of me, I think. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, that does make sense. So perfect. Let's do it.
yes, every day is a celebration of you, Phoenix, and I appreciate that about you. All right.
Not
if
a
you
little
are-
narcissistic.
No, look at this guy. What's there not to like? You kidding me?
Right.
Get out of here.
Bingo.
Let's go.
What is not to like about me?
Let's go. All right. So if you're new to our channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Join the 145,000 just normal men who have found us over on YouTube. The nearly 50,000 who have found us over at rumble.com/sidescrollers. We're also live over on Kick. We're also live over on Twitch. And you can find the show in your pocket on a day-to-day basis next to your mushroom via Spotify, which is just wonderful. So find us there. We got a lot of good things going on. Speaking of Phoenix and celebrating things. Now, Powdur, I don't know if you know who Jean-Claude Van Damme is. Are you familiar with him? You ever heard of this guy before?
Doesn't ring a bell. Tell me.
So Jean-Claude Van Damme was a peak action star in the late 80s and primarily early 90s. If you saw him, you know him. He was known for outstanding kicks, a lot of split kicks and stuff. As a matter of fact, bringing it back to video games, the franchise Mortal Kombat, one of the main characters in it, Johnny Cage, was actually modeled after Jean-Claude Van Damme. Right? And Leaflit, I'm sure
Johnny
that you
Cage.
Yeah, you didn't know this? Did you know this, Leaflit?
Not really, but then it makes sense. Like I can see it, you know?
Well, I am a wealth of all sorts of knowledge, but Phoenix is not a wealth of Jean-Claude Van Damme movie knowledge, which is why on Thursday, for the first time, exclusively on Side Scrollers Plus, Phoenix will be watching Bloodsport for the first time. So excited for this. This Thursday, one of the best 80s action movies of all time. Phoenix is going to be tuning in. You can watch it with us, getting his live reaction Thursday, 2 o'clock Central Time, 3 o'clock Eastern, directly after the show. Very excited for this. And on top of this, I think we should probably promote this as well, as we just locked this in yesterday. Coming up for our big July 4th fun time, coming up on July 2nd. That's right. It's the Star-Spangled Brotacular, Thursday, July 2nd, with Blabs, Phoenix, Craig, and Leaflit.
Heck
It's gonna
yeah.
be so good.
That's
Oh my
such
gosh.
a good photo.
Yeah, thank you, AI. I mean, thank
I
you.
love AI.
Yeah, it's good. So we got a lot of good things coming up exclusively over on Side Scrollers Plus. If you enjoy the show, if you'd like to support what we have going on over there, you can use promo code 50OFF and get $50 off an entire year. It's $50 for the entire year. You get to support things like Phoenix watching Bloodsport and the Star-Spangled Brotacular happening Thursday, July 2nd with all of us in Leaflit. Use that promo code 50OFF and join us. But something that is totally free. Very much excited for this. We are just a mere 6 days away from Fast and Furious 25th anniversary. The greatest movie in history, courtesy of this guy right here, where you see how excited he is. Look at it. Phoenix is beyond excited.
So
Phoenix,
excited.
Phoenix,
Yeah.
what are we going to do? What are we going to do for this?
Boy, so many things. That we Boop.
Well, I'll
But
tell you what.
His coloring book we could get him. He could color on stream.
I would love to do that. Yeah, I mean, look, Wait, did you say this is free?
Yeah, we're going to do this on the show.
On this show?
On this show.
Oh, okay. So we definitely
He
can't
should
watch the
color.
movie. Okay, all right. Yeah.
No,
So
there's an Amazon Fast and the Furious coloring book. Phoenix can just sit there coloring on stream.
I will start thinking of some very
Do you
fun
want
things.
me to email it to you, Craig?
I saw the coloring book, and I very much would love to do that. Little fun fact: I can't, for whatever reason, for some autonomy reason, whenever I color, my tongue has to stick out of my mouth, and I do look a little handicapped. But yeah, no, I'll think of some fun activities that only I will enjoy for that day.
Well, here's the beautiful thing about it. Over on Side Scrollers Plus, I have a free post for everybody, which is actually asking everybody, look at this, Fast and Furious 20th anniversary, the power of family right here.
Yes.
Because I'm asking you, friends, how can we celebrate this wondrous occasion for Phoenix? Once again, it's not about the car. It's about the family here.
That's exactly it.
And you can contribute. You can make artwork, AI generated images, videos, memes, posters, maybe some songs. Maybe you want to write a poem about Phoenix's love for Fast and Furious. Tribute. Maybe make a fake movie trailer with Phoenix looking at Paul Walker. Hey, by all means, this is over at Side Scrollers Plus. Just saying. So we're going to celebrate that on
preferably
Monday.
some romantic artwork between me and Paul Walker. Let's do it. Ship us.
So gay. So
Yeah.
gay.
All right, I'll tell you what. The first thing I can promise is going to happen. My entrance, I will be in a Dodge Charger on this show. I'm going to come in a Dodge Charger.
I love everything about that.
Yeah. That's just we're starting there. Okay.
Yeah. Well, this is going to be a big deal. So anyway,
this is on Monday, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm writing that in.
I'm very excited.
So in order of appearances, we have Thursday, we got Bloodsport. Monday, we got Fast and Furious 25th anniversary, just 6 days away.
It's a lot of testosterone. Woo!
I know.
I
It's
was
ridiculous.
just thinking that.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I'm feeling like a man.
Yeah. And then Brotacular. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I know. Listen, if there's one thing that I can promise about Side Scrollers is that we ooze testosterone on a day-to-day basis. Right, Blabs?
I have the most testosterone.
All right. We have a lot to talk about today. There was a terror attack that was thwarted over the weekend, which is if you haven't heard about it,
I haven't know.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna open with that, talking about that.
Yeah, I haven't either. This is news to me.
Yes, this is gonna be a very big deal.
But also, who's surprised?
You will not be surprised by this as details have come out about this. We have that. We have a new popcorn bucket, which is just all over the internet, which I can't wait to get your reactions to. We have. What does that? No, that can't be right. Pizza Hut's not for sale. There's no way it's for sale.
Yes, it was just announced like 40 minutes ago. The second link is the statement.
Who are they selling it to?
You shall see. Stay tuned, chat. You guys stick around.
Is it Side Scrollers? Is that the? Oh my God!
Well, I don't think we had,
Craig.
Unfortunately, we don't have the $242 billion to buy. That's literally.
Well, let's get on it. All right, come on,
okay.
Super Chats.
Phone a friend. Tell a friend. We're gonna go buy Pizza Hut.
That's right. So look, there was yesterday was Bloody Monday in the video game industry. We'll see if we have time to get to that. And there's some sort of sound effect.
Yeah, well, because now I have that. We turned that off.
Yes.
Because of all the Juul sounds. So you want me to turn it back off?
Yeah, go turn it back off.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay. Now, before we get to any of that stuff, Leaflit, I have a question for you.
Hi, I'm Leaflit.
You are, and you're wonderful. And I thought about you extensively last week.
Really?
The reason being, yes, I was traveling in Europe. I spent 2 weeks with my family. It was a spectacular trip, right?
Did you experience the culture of the refugees?
Did not, but got a lot of Italians talking like this and being very loud, and then it was I got all of it, right? And every stereotype about the Italian is true. Now, we're going to put that in its own bucket over here and talk about what I really wanted to talk about with you, Leaflit. I have never seen the show Bob's Burgers before I got on a plane before I got on. You know where I'm going with this too.
I know where he's going with this.
You know exactly where I'm going with this. I had never seen the show Bob's Burgers before. I've always heard about it, and it always kind of looked like something, but I sat down on the plane, and I watched 5 episodes of Bob's Burgers. And I got to be honest, I loved it. Loved it. But the thing I loved most about it was that every time the little girl Lois or Louise, whatever her name is, the little girl with the pink bunny ears on her head, this girl right here, every time she spoke, I heard you, Leaflit.
I get this so much. Like people keep like messaging. Well, not messaging. I always get it in chat where people keep saying Bob's Burgers, Bob's Burgers. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Well, let me tell you what I'm talking about. That was Leaflit.
Is she really though?
Listen.
Those cards got banned from school?
Yeah, we got a little out of control.
Oh my god.
That's you. Congratulations.
Leaf.
I hear it.
Leaf, maybe what we could do, could we turn on the subtitles and then she could just read it? We mute it, have her read the subtitles as that character, and then compare.
Okay, here we go. Let's actually do that. This is a little bit earlier. Here we go.
I mean, wow.
Yeah, well, guess what? Now I have a new plan.
Get another hobby?
Okay, so how about let's just start there. Real simple. Well, guess what? Now I have a new plan. Okay, ready, Leaflit?
Okay. Well, guess what? Now I have a new plan.
That's her. It is her. I'm positive. I'm
Leaflet, you
telling
didn't
you.
tell us.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were a
Leaflet?
voice actress.
Are you this lady?
No,
Is this you?
I'm
Am I
not.
doxing you right now?
No.
I'm
Exposed.
shocked by yes, exposed, doxed. I'm doing it right now. You've heard this before though, right?
A lot of people have said it. Yeah, I used to see. I used to get more in chat, but not so much anymore. But like maybe like a year or so ago, I got it all the time. People always said it. Yeah.
Okay. I know that I'm not insane by that, right? Do you guys hear this too? Yes.
That's the other one too.
Yeah.
Mabel from Gravity Falls. People say one or the two.
Okay. Well, maybe next time you're on, we'll do the Mabel's from Gravity Falls comparison and totally expose you, which would be great. Yes. Let's see, Mabel from Gravity Falls. Let's see. Hold on.
I have a
need to
question real quick.
Yes.
How long are frolics supposed to be?
Like 10 seconds.
Yeah, 5 to 10 seconds. Well, I want to let you know that Mabel from Gravity Falls is played by the exact same voice actors.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
So that makes sense. So now we know, which is good. Okay. I just had to get that off my chest, and I'm glad to know that I'm not insane and that you are, in fact, the voice of Mabel from Gravity Falls and Louise
I
or Lois,
didn't say
whatever.
that.
Oh, okay. I'm confirming it, which is good. All right. Powdur, are you the voice actor for any popular show on Fox?
No, I just get told that I sound like the female version of Saikuno, so.
Well, there we go.
No.
Maybe, in time.
That's
in time,
it.
It's good. All right. And one final thing before we get into the news today. We do have a showdown, which we do on a day-to-day basis here. A showdown where we match up two things. It could be very random. It could be pop culture icons. It could be movies. It could be games. It could be video game characters. Today's showdown, Phoenix, is one that people will be talking about for years and years to come.
Ages.
Yes. Phoenix, give us a quick breakdown of what's going to happen here.
Here we go.
Today's showdown with tremendous production value. The escalator falling from the sky is
Ow!
Leaflit versus Powdur. Now, Powdur, I know you may be shocked by what you're witnessing right here, and Leaflit as well. You may be asking yourself, why? Why would they square us off against each other? But Blabs has come up with not just, to be clear, you will not fight. Usually we would just put a knife down between you two and just say, go get it, right? And it'd be a battle to the death. But Blabs has come up with an ingenious idea. Blabs.
So I was like, what could they possibly do that's something funny, not at all very aggressive? And I was like, I know.
No, this is very aggressive. This is very
this
aggressive.
is very,
What-
very
what?
aggressive. The breaststroke, which is, the swimming, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Who can do the better breaststroke? Leaflit versus Powder.
Oh.
Probably not me.
I need to be
I don't
clear.
know
on
why
this.
Phoenix is like laughing at this.
Oh, it has nothing to do with the fact that you made a competition about the best breaststroke.
Hell yeah, dog.
And I need just a little bit of clarity here because this is very important when it comes to this. Are you talking about the act of said breaststroke, or are you
The
talking about
actual breaststroke.
Yes. But are you talking about over the length of like maybe 50 yards, perhaps, or 50 meters? Or
It
are
was
they
just
doing?
who had the better form.
Oh, okay. That's
That's
okay.
why I
Let's just
include
get
that little video so everyone could understand what the breaststroke was.
Swimming.
You-
This is
Oh,
swimming.
you did actually include a video.
I went and
here.
Googled a really short video of breaststroke. You have to play it on
Okay.
mute though because of the music.
All right, there we go.
Oh,
This is the breaststroke for you here.
Yeah, so you can see it above ground and then in the water. You are all
So-
welcome.
You like a frog, like a frog. So, with that said, Leaf, Powder, which one of you does the better breaststroke?
I do a mean dog paddle, but I'm a pretty good swimmer. I was thrown in the pool when I was like 4 years old. I was one of those babies that was taught how to float, when I was like 3.
Did they just toss you right in? One of those things where your mom's like, "Hey, here you go, figure it out."
Yeah. Well, that was my dad, but yeah.
they were like, should we raise this one? Let's find out.
Yeah. This one
My
worthy.
dad was basically throwing me in the ocean. But I also was at like the little YMCA thing too.
Did you watch him run away? As all
No, because he was kind of like holding me too. He was holding me. He was laughing his ass off. I was like, Daddy, no.
Was it when your dad threw you in the ocean? Was he disappointed that the waves brought you back?
I am the least favorite of the two for him. So maybe
Oh.
I'm kidding,
Oh,
or
man,
am I?
that's sad. Well, Powder, I'm glad you survived. So
Yeah, me
that's
too.
good. That's good. Leaf, what about you? Are you a good breaststroker? That sounds really weird. Blabs?
Stroke.
It's not my favorite of them. It's not really practical, I don't think. Yeah,
agree.
but
It
I used
actually is
to- I
pretty-
used to play water
pretty
polo.
fast,
but
though.
it's not-
Like I'm actually really fast at it. That's when I was in swim team. Like that was the one I was competing in.
Really?
Oh, wow. We're learning more about Blabs here on swim team.
Oh,
Yeah, only in the
swim team.
7th grade. Middle school swim team. It wasn't anything high school like.
Did you win
I
any
was too
medals?
busy playing the flute in high school.
Playing the flute, doing the breaststroke?
Can you imagine just in the water and then just bubbles come out of your flute?
Phoenix gets what's going on here with all this weird
I get it.
terminology. Yes, thank you. We're
Huh?
thinking about 7th grade Blabs doing that, but all right.
Yeah,
all
well,
right,
let's keep this PG, whatever this is going on here. Thanks.
we don't do PG on this show. But,
But minor.
Yeah, it's weird. Don't be weird about it, Blabs. Don't make it weird. God,
I'm not making it weird. I was just saying I was in the 7th grade swim team.
Bike Shorts came in with $2. Says, I'm ready for my powder leaf. Thank you, Bike Shorts. Appreciate that. C. Thomas Peasant came in with 2. Says, powder here was promised 3,000 years ago.
Oh, Blabs, I
Hideki,
sent you.
Yeah, I got it on StreamYards. I'm ready
All,
to. Thank you.
all me, by the way, all me. I was the one who held off. I was invited earlier, but I was just an anxious ball when it was going on. So thankfully they are having me today.
we're going to have a good time together. This is going to be a good, fun time.
Yeah.
Hideki came in with 5. Says, elf wife, elf life, elf life. Thank you, Hideki. Hector 8 came in, says, zombie apocalypse loadout. I'll start. HK Mark 23 with can, plenty of ammo, and many things. All right, Hector, thank you so much for that. One thing that you're taking with the zombie apocalypse, y'all. What do you got, Blabs? And why is it your skin flute?
There's someone at my door.
Wow. Okay. Weird. All right.
was the beginning of every horror movie ever. Wow. All right.
Scary.
That scares me when that happens. I have cameras all over, so it's like I'm like, who the hell is
Wow.
you here? Can I get my gun? You know?
Yeah.
Bloopity Snooples came in with a. Well, I don't know if Blabs is going to be around for this. Let me make sure we. Yeah.
Bloopity Snooples, did you say?
Yes. I did
Is
say
the name
Bloopity-
of my future son. Yeah, wow. Bloopity Snooples.
Bloopity Snooples came in with $50 said, please talk about the VTuber getting railed on stream. Also, Leaflit, what the fuck is a guango?
That story is crazy.
I have not seen this story about the VTuber getting railed on stream.
He's well,
allegedly.
allegedly, yeah.
Oh wait, so like their model was just like front facing, but it just kept bobbing a little bit.
Yes.
You want me to send that to you? Like,
wow.
Yeah, we definitely will add that to today's run sheet.
Okay, hold on. Let me try to find it.
It's very important.
A lot of interesting noises going on.
Okay, thank you for that, Bloopity Snooples. And I believe we do have once Blabs gets back from answering the door, assuming she's not been murdered, we will definitely get a frolic up for you. Hi, Blabs. Glad to see you're still alive.
Thank you. FedEx showed up at my door.
Hey, Bloopity Snooples came in with $50.
Oh, good. I got this.
Oh, Powdur. All right.
That's adorable.
Look at your frolic here. Was this made by Leaf?
Oh,
Yes, it was. That was what
the
she
best
just
one
sent
I
me.
made.
Oh, thanks, Leaf. That's wonderful.
wow.
Yep. For every $50 donation or higher, we have some sort of frolic for our guest. Which is
Oh, I love it. That's so cute.
I'll send it to you later.
Yeah.
Laz and Laffy came in, says, love to Leaf with slime, the slime with a laugh that needs to be protected. All love to Powdur, my favorite and best elf wife. She will take us to Agatha. Love you, elf wife.
To Agartha.
Yeah.
Does that count
came
towards
in.
the showdown?
Sure.
No.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, I think
Okay.
it naturally. Yeah.
How much was that?
100 SEK. I don't know what that means. I
You
don't know how
got
much-
it. Perfect. Continue on
Yes.
with it.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
That's $10.69.
Let's
Thank you.
go. Celestium came in with $4.99. Says whatever my Oshi Leaflit wants. Are you a better Leaflit? I'm assuming that you get the money for the breaststroke. Yes.
I'm gonna give it to Powdur actually. That way I can maybe buy my way into Agartha.
Okay. sounds good.
Oh, I
Wonderful.
see.
Freedom
Bribes.
Fries came in with $50 for the Oshi Leaf. Thank you so much, Freedom Fries. I'm going to get you on the wall as well. Excellent. Blabs, while I get Freedom Fries and Bloopity Snooples on the wall, would you please read off a couple supers?
Okie dokies. Mr. Paroxysm for $49.99 says, "Oh, hang on, I gotta throw another leaflet up there. 50 on leaflet. One because she's a gun, not like me. For real, for real." Thank you very much for $49.99. Tiramisu, which I totally want some right now. For 20 says, "Hi, Miss Powdur. Hi, Miss Leafy. Hi, side scrollers. I hope you all are having a wonderful day today." Thank you very much. I hope you are too.
I'm going to get everybody up on the wall. Thank you very much.
Rocker for hire for 10 says, "Craig Fireblabs. The V versus should have been who is more white. This goes to Leaf." Oh. Next time I'll do a racist one. Yeah, next time. Okay, and so
how much
that's
was that for?
$10 for Leaf.
Thank you.
Thumb Ugly for 2 says, "Leaf powder is a controlled substance." Eric for 10 says, "Gotta go with Powdur even if she has the complexion of bath tissue. I still feel she goes outside more than Leaf." That is 10 for Powdur right there. Victus Omega for 20 says, "Going in on this one for Leaflit. Slime Girl buoyancy may be questionable in water, but I choose to believe." That is 20 for Leaflit. Darketh for 25 says, "Dropped in to see Powdur on my lunch break. You go, pow pow."
Thank you.
Gear for IDR 20,000 says, "Powdered leaf, lol," with like 30 different emotes.
Thank you. All right,
let me
Blabs, we'll get through the rest of your super chats, direct donations, and Rumble rants throughout the duration of the show. Let's get a quick update on our battle between Leaflit and Powdur here in the breaststroke battle. What's it looking like there, Phoenix?
All right, here we go. And I do have to. But there it is. $129.99 for a Leaflet and $25.68 for Powdur.
All right,
Nice.
we'll see how this goes. All right. You want to see Powdur just
I'm drowning.
drown right to the bottom of that pool right there.
Sinks like a stone.
Yeah, hey, Leaflet, can you make like you and Powder swimming, like doing the breaststroke with AI or
I
something?
could. You want me to do that?
Yeah, can you?
All right, sure.
Right.
I got you.
Well, you can do that while I let everybody know it's now time for my favorite segment, your favorite segment, everybody in the world's favorite segment. It's time for hard news. All right. This is kind of crazy to see. We all knew there's always some tomfoolery happening in the world at all times, but coming off this weekend and the UFC 250 event, man, first and foremost, I think everybody saw that. Everybody thought, wow, that's really cool, except for the people who are idiots, right? If you saw that, you saw the Eagles flying in, you saw the flyover and all the thing. Powder, did you see the UFC 250 event?
I did not. I saw a clip of some people on what is this called? Motorbikes doing some flips and tricks.
Oh yeah, Travis Pastrana. Yeah, he was over there doing all the tricks. Leaflit, I know you're making some AI imagery right now, but we've learned a little bit more about this over the weekend, as there was actually a terror threat that was a total plot that was put together. And I just want to read this first and foremost before I play the video here. This courtesy of Eric Doherty over on X says, holy crap, the FBI busted an explosive drone terror plot that targeted President Trump's UFC 250 event at the White House. They plan to blow up explosive-packed drones and forcing crowds into pre-stage sniper team.
What the fuck?
Wow.
A
This is
second wave
elaborate.
to storm the White House gate. So they were literally going to storm the gate right here.
It's just as a heads up, like this is a slaughter, right? Like you're talking
Yes.
about an absolute slaughter from these wonderful people, these wonderful,
They're so
wonderful, nice people that
Listen to this.
they think are on the right side of history.
A network of 24 suspects identified. And we have a picture of the ringleader here in just a little bit. Let's play it. Let's play
can
the
I
video
guess?
here.
Can I guess?
No.
Is it gonna be
No.
like a-
No, don't you guess.
Damn.
Don't you guess. Yes.
Explosive-packed drones hitting buildings near the event, forcing a mass evacuation and steering crowds towards a pre-staged sniper team. A second wave was then planned to storm the White House gate. The FBI first learned of the threat last Wednesday and worked with law enforcement across multiple states to stop it. Joining us now on the phone, former FBI Deputy Director Dan Bongino. Dan, thank you for getting on the air with us. What else can you tell us? This is quite a frightening and sobering discovery.
Well, notice the class warfare language amongst the plotters there that appears in.
All right. So he doesn't really say a whole lot. Actually, the clip stops right there. But we have this from FBI Director Kash Patel. It says on June 10th, FBI and our law enforcement partners became aware of a potential threat. By the way, this is like 2 days before. 2 days before this is happening. What happened on the 13th or 12th or 13th right here? Thanks to the rapid action of this FBI, our partners, and the Department of Justice in a multi-state operation, multiple individuals are now in custody, and alleged planned attacks were stopped cold. While the result represents the best of investigative work, it is also nothing out of the ordinary for this law enforcement team. We are built to detect, respond, and bring to justice those who threaten the lives of American citizens, particularly during large gatherings like the historic UFC 250 fight. That's exactly what we did here. I want to thank our great agents and partners. Okay, there you go. Right. So they announced this. Man, okay. Before I show you the guy here, I guess one of the guys. He may not be the ringleader here, but I've learned a lot about this guy very quick. Before we get to that, your initial reaction to this happening?
Well, I was going to say that this is the reason, by the way, if everyone was wondering, like, why it's hard for us to run events.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
We've
why.
talked about this. Everyone, like, we've talked about doing a VTuber event. We've talked about doing a convention. This is the reason. Because there are Looney Tunes out there, and we do not have the FBI just hanging out, ready to bust terror plots,
Yeah.
which totally sucks, and even to another extent, we saw Tim Pool had events canceled, right? There was threats around him. We even saw Hassan Piker events get canceled because of this. Like, none of this is okay. And this is not an okay thing. And just the idea that you even have to say that is insane. Powder, your thoughts on this?
I mean, I remember looking up at the sky and seeing people fly their drones around, and I was like, that stuff's gonna get outlawed. Like, there's no way, because people are gonna start making bombs and they're gonna strap the bombs to the drones. And yeah, so like, to me, I mean, still surprising to hear about, but I was like, it was coming.
Phoenix, I would love to hear your thoughts because I'm sure this is you say all the time about how these people hate you. I can't think of a better example of this.
Yeah, that's why I always talk with urgency. Like, I don't fuck around. I mean, I do truly believe, and it's been proven time and time again, that at least a minority of these people do want us dead. It's like, that's not hyperbole. They genuinely want you dead, which is always interesting because as much as we can differ, I'm going to speak for myself. As much as I may differ from their opinions on whatever it may be, politics, culture, whatever it may be, I certainly would never want them hurt, injured in any way. I also wouldn't want their voice silenced in any way. So it's just interesting to me that they just want us dead. And they don't care that this administration was elected by the people. The very democracy they think is going away was elected by the people. And they not only want their voice silenced, they want them dead. This was a slaughter. This is disgusting. This is horrific. If it's all true, I hope this is not a slap on the wrist. I hope this to me is at minimum life in prison. And I'll tell you, the thing that scares me the most about drone bombs is that, God forbid, obviously, if they hit the target, that's horrible. But one thing that also scares me is that even if there's some technology out there, and I believe there is, to disrupt that in the skies, there's still a bomb there. And that's going to drop potentially even on civilians, innocent people. Everyone's innocent here as far as civilians are concerned. But you know what I mean? Even people that were not the target, right? All of this is terrifying. And I don't like it. That's my hot take. I just don't like it.
I have a hotter take than that.
Oh, yes, Leaf. Love it.
When are we going to use violence against them? And what I mean by that is, when are we going to get these people and put them in a fucking box, like, permanently? Because there needs to be very strict, very, very strict consequences for this. Like, we keep fucking around all the time. Like, this happens and they get like some light sentence or something like that. I want maximum. I want, like, as far as possible within the realm of the law.
I 100% agree with you. 100% agree with you. Now, we have 5 people have been arrested for this. We have one of their mugshots. The first one is Tyson Proper, and I think I'm saying this correctly, of Ohio. He's been arrested by the FBI for allegedly planning a terrorist attack to bomb. Right?
I was going to guess a tranny.
Well, maybe he does identify as a woman right here. Says use explosive drones to target buildings in the area. Multiple other suspects have been arrested. According to Grok, this kid, apparently Tyson Proper, he does look like a 35-year-old man, but he's 19 years old.
No way.
Whoa.
19.
I like that his name is Proper. Clearly he's not.
I like that I had to figure out how to say Tyson. Right?
Like Mike Tyson.
No, Tyson's... Mike Tyson is Tyson. This is Tyc.
Yeah. But
I think you're spelling TOGAF wrong.
That's right.
That's fair.
Thank you.
TOGAF Proper.
All right. According to Grok, we know 5 people who have been arrested here. Of the whatever, how many, 19, 20 people it was. Way too many. Tyson Proper over here, 19 from Knox County, Ohio. He was described as one of the earliest arrests. Right, so this is just shortly after. Reported that after his mother alerted authorities about his behavior, firearm purchase and online communications, his mom turned him in. She deserves a medal.
Yeah.
My gosh. He faces charges including attempted murder of a federal officer and is accused of discussing plans for explosive drones to trigger evacuations towards snipers. Okay, there's one. Next, Michael Allen Thompson from Southern California. Allegedly, one of the organizers' court affidavits cite signal chats with maps of the venue, sniper position suggestions. Wow, my gosh. Recovered rifles and ammo and statements about elites, Epstein and Trump, charged with conspiracy to commit murder. My God. Byron Omar Roa, also from Southern California, arrested alongside Thomas and charged with conspiracy to commit murder with connection to the scheme. Abraham Hermosillo Alvarez, arrested in Nebraska. Daniel Escaridge arrested in Missouri. My gosh, this is nuts. 23 people in Signal chats. This is all based off of affidavits and initial charges right here. So this is mind-blowing to me. Powdur, Leaflit, the floor is yours. What do you? I mean, I don't know. I'm sure there's a lot to say about this.
Yeah, I'm curious. I want to know like their motivations, like the why. I'm really curious.
Oh, I think we all know why, right? I mean,
propaganda, insanity, you name it. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you look at this guy, Michael Allen Thomas over here, made statements about elites, Epstein, and Trump, right? So that's the line right now. Oh, your president's a pedophile. Blah, 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 Epstein, he's friends with Epstein, right? Like that's the propaganda playbook right there. They are literally radicalizing these people to take action here. They saw what they thought was a soft target, and they wanted to act on it. I mean, this is crazy to me. Obviously, it's great that this, when you have so many people, let's just think through this a little bit more, right? You have this event. Who was the audience at that event? Who are the 4,000 people that were on the White House lawn?
I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think a good portion were also servicemen and women, I believe.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Bingo. So they're going to, think about this, they're going to fire drones, cause the servicemen and women to scatter, putting them down a shooter's alley where snipers are going to take out servicemen and women. Tell me these people love America. Please tell me these people who are...
No, I don't think they do.
No. But they'll... it's just so bizarre, so insane to me. Leaf, what are your thoughts on all this?
Are we going to do something about it, or are we going to wait till it actually happens before we go like, oh God, look what happened, guys? Like, I don't know. Like, I feel very irritated. Like, I've been irritated for a while about this, actually, is that there's people who openly advocate for this stuff online. They actively terrorize people, and we don't do anything about it. Like, nothing, I hate to say the meme, but nothing ever happens, right? And as long as nothing ever happens, it's going to keep escalating and escalating and escalating, because that's what they do. They're habitual line steppers in every aspect of what they do. They cross the line. They're like, is it okay that I cross the line? And then like, okay, you know what? We'll tolerate that. Then they do it again. And then they do it again. And they do it again. And this is how they operate. And as long as like there isn't a person to be like, okay, you know what? And like actually holds them responsible for these actions, it's going to keep happening. And I feel like this is going to be another case of we're not going to do anything until people die. And then we'll make a big deal out of it. We'll get our news stories, and then we'll use it to take away everyone's rights to the maximum. And that's what's going to happen.
Leaf, do you actually believe that there is any deterrent for these zombies? Because I don't. Do you really think
if they post, if they're saying this kind of violent stuff online, like they're saying like we should, they're advocating for violence. They're saying we need to do this. These groups that they're in, they need to be taken down. Like this stuff festers because they're allowed to be very open about their violent tendencies, and to recruit people set up their little networks like on Discord and all sorts of platforms. And I mean, I don't know, it's ridiculous. So you're telling me that we have like some of the best intelligence agencies in the world, and these people are still operating like in plain sight on X? Like what? Like, are you kidding me?
I'd like to remind you, this is Hassan Piker telling people to murder people I think it was congressmen in the streets.
Yeah, well, there you go.
My understanding is that the property owners who have properties there choose just not to rent it at all.
Yeah, kill them. Kill those motherfuckers and murder those motherfuckers in the street. Let the streets soak in their fucking red capitalist bloods, dude.
So that's like exactly what I'm talking about.
I don't understand how that is. Yeah, like that.
That's
I
what I
don't
mean.
understand how that guy is free.
That's what I mean. Like
I don't understand it.
If that is allowed, and people keep saying stuff like that, like what else would it do other than create people that want to take it to the next level? And here's the thing: is these people are such fucking cowards, because if they really believe that, then why don't you just fucking do it yourself? They know exactly what they're doing. They are weaponizing freaking idiots, right? I mean, I don't know if you saw the recent videos of them like interviewing people on the streets trying to get them to read index cards, but they can't even fucking read. Like you got these idiots being weaponized by these people. I mean, whatever you want to say about how, dude, he obviously knows what he's doing, right? And it's like, again, it is weaponizing morons to do the dirty work for them because they don't want to do it themselves because they know there's consequences.
I think this all is tricky because, like, look, some people will say I want to hurt person X, and they're kidding, and it gets tricky. It seems like that side is very good at. It always seems like they're in bed with lawyers because they know exactly how to do something where you're just able to do it without getting in trouble. Because I mean, the Hassan one to me seemed pretty, at least worthy of an investigation. I'm not saying lock him up immediately, but it does worth a talking to at the very minimum, just to make sure how serious he is. But Leaf, my question to you though is so I'm 100% with you. My question to you is, do you believe there is any deterrent that could be put in place, or like, let's say we try to make a case out of these people and say, like, see, this is what happens to you. Do you think that would stop these people? Because I don't. I think right now they all want to be martyrs. I think they're so gone now. Actually, we just had I'm not going to get into it. We just had a family member that went full derangement, and you could see they're gone. They checked out of the building. There's no logic or reasoning with them. And to me, that's what makes this even more scary, is because I don't know if there's any deterrent that you could put in place. I think now it may just be time for legal actions and things like that you're discussing, because I don't think anything's going to dissuade them otherwise.
Yeah, well, I mean, it definitely doesn't help that they're allowed to do that, right? Like
100. I'm with you.
Right?
Sure.
Here's my point: is what can we be doing to mitigate this, and why are we doing nothing? that's. I mean, if Hassan can say shit like that, obviously and openly, then what is even the point?
This may sound nuts, and it may sound off topic. To me, it's not. I've always, and I think I said this to Kirsha, and I think she kind of disagreed with me. But to me, I feel there should be some. This needs more time in the oven, but some kind of law in place that freedom of speech is our number one. Like, that's it. Like, that is our number one thing that says we are Americans. And if anyone gets in the way of that, it should be a gigantic punishment. So, example, if I'm doing very peaceful protesting and you get an Antifa type that is essentially trying to stop me from being able to talk, that is not like, okay, break it up, fellas, life in prison. Like, it is you are not, like, it's to ensure that we never gets out of hand. It's the idea that everyone should have their freedom of speech. It should not ever be silenced. And that helps prevent violence. Let them talk. You can protest across the street as well, but you're not allowed to physically stop someone from doing it, if that makes sense. And I wonder if something in there can help, because all of this is filed under that. This is now also an attack on freedom of speech. You are taking away our democracy, the person that we put in power, if that makes sense. Well,
the issue here, right, isn't necessarily, I mean, sure, we could go maximum degree on it, right? But we could even go halfway and get that, right? Like, the point is that we do nothing, right? I mean, it's fine. I mean, I don't really disagree with you on that. It's just, I feel like we can get halfway to where everybody can, like, most people can agree on it, and then we just execute that. But we choose to execute nothing consistently.
90 years. I'll meet you halfway.
So, all right, let's do it.
Solitary confinement.
Powdur, you asked about the motivation behind this.
Yeah.
There has been some motivation that's been put out according to Grok.
Yes.
Key elements include anti-capitalist, right, ideology here. Suspects in the Signal group reported adhere to accelerationist ideology. The nihilistic belief system seems to hasten the collapse of modern society, particularly American capitalism, to trigger a revolution, to rebuild from the ruins. Targeting elites over here. Capitalistic elites. It's all about capitalism here.
Fucking commies, bro.
Yeah, they're all commies.
Literally the worst.
Yeah. Then we have the 19-year-old says he was involved in planning a coordinated attack to jumpstart a revolution. He and others believe the U.S. was headed in the wrong direction and needed to be torn down so it could be rebuilt.
Wow.
No foreign ties have been reported. The suspects are described as U.S. citizens driven by domestic radical ideologies. Officials
Domestic? I don't know about that.
Well, officials have linked their rhetoric to heated political discourse. But once again, this is 19 years old. A 19-year-old kid. What does a 19-year-old know anything about politics? Like,
Yuri
at all?
Bezmenov was right, man. I keep saying that.
Wow. We have a little more, about a 2-minute long clip as Fox is talking about this as well. Let's see what this is. Maybe more of the same, but we'll see.
Images. The first image I believe that we're going to show is a rifle that belonged to her son, according to authorities. The other is a screen grab, several screen grabs showing aerial images and maps of the Washington, D.C. area and discussing where snipers possibly would be related to the White House. This is all evidence that is posted on an official court docket right now.
Give this mother whatever she wants. She, like, I don't know who this mother is, but she's the one who, if it wasn't for her, none of this would have been uncovered. Like, man, give her a raise, whatever she's making, give her a raise. That's spectacular for her. But also very worrying that it took the mom to find this. They thought Signal was a way to talk secretly, but apparently it is not.
Official government document. But I will say 19-year-old Tyson Proper's mother called police after she was concerned about his purchases and communications with people online. It then led them to conversations that he allegedly had with someone named Brian Roa and Michael Thomas in Southern California. They appeared yesterday before a federal judge. We're also told that there is a suspect in Nebraska and one in Missouri as well. So what we're being told here, Kaylee and everyone on the couch, is that this alleged plot consisted of a plan to have drones that were actually armed with some type of firepower go and attack buildings around the White House. And once people left, they were going to have snipers nearby attacking some of the people leaving. This was a serious plot. The FBI, the Secret Service investigating this right now. And as you heard the deputy director of the Secret Service right there say that they believe there are more people out there. Right now, though, 5 people facing these charges. And it's incredible to go through these documents and see what happened. But it appears that it was this 19-year-old's mother in Ohio who really spilled the beans on this entire case by letting people know that she had some concerns about her son, Kaylee.
Thank goodness that mom did that. And that 19-year-old is the one I mentioned who was alleged to use his graduation money to purchase these weapons. Wow, David, thank you for this update.
Wow.
You remember the good old days? We would just hang them all. Good old days,
right.
Mom.
Right. When you didn't have to worry about 19-year-olds using their graduation money to, murder the president.
Hear me out, though. What we should do is the mom of the kid, the kid whose mom ratted, he should get life. Everyone else should be executed. That way, like, they're like, well, if I rat out my kid, at least he won't be executed.
A little bit of leniency right there. I see the logic
Good
behind
idea.
it.
I'm all about incentive. Incentive drives everything. If you can control incentive, then you can control everything.
Leaf, I'll help you out. What if? Just not to put on my God King Emperor hat. Everyone, if they're every single one of them, if they are in fact found guilty, the entire family, entire generations, beheaded. That's what we do. And we play soccer in public with their heads. What do we think? We could paint them black and white and we can kick them around. The entire family. So we just go like, listen, this person's such a bag of shit. Clearly came from a bag of shit lineage. All shall be punished. What do we think, Leaf?
I don't know.
Because I can keep going.
Like his mom, right? Like this mom actually ratted them out, right? So it's like, obviously, I mean, who knows, right? Like the mutations can cause people to be ridiculous, right? But I actually have a better idea. Is like we get all of these people, right? Hear me out. All of the people that plan this stuff, we get them on a plane. We get an island, all right? Then we fly the plane over the island. and then they have little parachutes, and we kick them out of the plane with parachutes.
Parachutes? Just drop them.
No. And then on the ground, we litter like weapons, like guns, and like all.
It's like a real life
armor.
Fortnite.
Yeah, and then we walk
Yeah, dog.
it. Yeah. You just
A real life
no,
Hunger
we deserve
Games,
it.
bro.
Yeah, except whoever wins still gets executed. So it's just really it's just delaying the inevitable.
Wow. I would like to let you know that coming soon to our merchandise shop, we will have Phoenix for God King Emperor.
Yes!
Merchandise available soon.
Oh wow.
This will be
Yeah.
soon available for you, Phoenix, which is wonderful. If you'd like to vote for Phoenix, he'll be our candidate coming soon. Some would say he's fairly extreme. I would say he's just what the doctor ordered.
Exactly.
It reminds me of like that meme from Mean Girls. I'm voting for Phoenix because he pushed her in front of a bus. That's Phoenix pushing people in front of buses.
Yeah.
That's right. There we go.
We'll get it done. We'll get her done.
We have other options here.
Yes.
One will, one rule, one Phoenix right here. A new age, new order, a new eternity right there. and you
I'm
said
surprised
that
you didn't write down like he will rise because like Phoenix's
Mm-hmm.
rise from the flames. They are reborn every day.
Nice. I like it. I like it. Do you like the
Everyone
one
write
with
that
the
down, write that down.
Phoenix? Do you like the ones with the eagles, or do you like the one where you're actually wearing a crown?
No, I really like the eagle one. I do like that. Yeah. It's perfect. And because the idea is once we have cleaned everything up, I hand the crown back. I say, okay, we're done with the task. Let's get back to democracy now. That's what I say. I hand the power back. Hell, I'll go one step further. I will say, lock me up because all tyrants should be locked up. That's my final thing. I put my hands out and I go, for my final act, put me in prison because I deserve it. Fuck tyrants. But I get like a nice mansion. Like it's a nice mansion with little bars.
A nice lockup.
And I can come out anytime I want.
The celebrity jail, right?
You get to live in one of those the Columbia prisons for what's his name, the narco guy who just made his own prison. Did he have like giraffes and stuff?
Yeah. Oh, I like the giraffe. Yeah.
There you go.
Well, I did. Circling all the way back to. It's always good that we can laugh about giraffes and terror plots in the same segment.
Yeah,
I appreciate that. That's good.
Terroristic giraffes. Yeah.
I think it really would only take one game of soccer with somebody's head for this stuff to stop. I think,
Yeah. Well, I mean, because like that sucks. It's like, boy, oh boy, I wouldn't want my head being played as a soccer ball. It's like that might be the deterrent.
Wouldn't even roll properly.
Well, that's what's so much fun because that's why you need so many different heads because that thing is just going to veer off. We're like, we need another one.
Pivot.
Making
So
a ball
many
pit.
heads.
So
Vote God King Emperor Phoenix and let's get her done.
people will say that this is awful, like the kinds of like they will the leftist woke people. They'll point this out and they'll be like, "Wow, look how awful and violent they are." We're talking about people who are awful and violent,
right?
And that they should get exactly what they're trying to do to other people.
We're also kidding. We have no power to do any of this stuff.
I just like
we're not urging anyone to do this.
The idea that somebody would be like, "Man, can you believe they want to behead somebody and play soccer with their head? That's just ridiculous." But they're forgetting the idea that these people wanted to fly drones and then shoot people and it's from a sniper's nest. Like, once again, consider whose head you're playing soccer with.
Yes, and prior to this, we also agreed that my worst enemy in the world, I would want them to have free speech. I wish no harm on them and stuff like that. You cannot say that the other way around. How many times have we had assassination attempts and some executed literally, and they're laughing and this is not a good group over there. Not a good group.
Yuri Bezmenov was right.
Yes, he was.
All right. Well, we'll continue to track
so is MacArthur.
that story. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for that. That was wonderful. Very uplifting story to start the show today, which was great. But here we are. Hey, we got some great support from you guys in your super chats. So let's get to some of those, blabs.
Okay, I'm scrolling because this is nuts how many supers we got already. Okay, so before I hit one of them, because we just got a 50, Leaflit sent me over something. I'm gonna play because it's really funny. So, XM202WOW for $50 says put this on Powder. So that's 50 for Powder right there. But look, there's a little swimming competition.
Look at y'all swimming so fast.
Yeah.
Good breaststrokes.
Yeah.
Christmas Loving Engineer for 20 says, thank you for keeping me entertained at work. Tax. This can go to my fellow dog paddler Powder. So it's 20 for Powder right there.
I'm sorry. Dog paddler? What's that about?
Doggy paddling.
Oh, like that.
Yeah.
Yes. I thought you were out there like paddling dogs. I was like, I don't know how I feel about that. They're Powder. I just
No. Swimming.
Okay.
Denki for 10 says, I had to leave Rumble. Its chat was dog doo-doo. Too much work, little gain. Either way, please ask Leafy and Miss Powder some very interesting questions when it's possible. I mean, you could have just done that in your super chat. Anyway, Yeti for 10 says, wait, the FBI psyoped an attacker for once. Well, I'm buying a lottery ticket.
We have, go get the 50s, Blabs, and then we'll...
Punisher for 50 says Powder W. So where's Powder? Boop. All right, that's 50 for Powder right there, Phoenix.
Punish Buster.
Mr. Paroxysm for 50 says another 50 on the funny blue one. That's Leaflit. So another Leaflit one where she is somewhere there. Okay. And make sure I want to get all the 50s real fast.
Yeah, it's massive. Huge.
You guys are nuts. I see a 20 right here. I'm gonna get that. Saba Daba Doo for 20 says, just a reminder, a large number of communists and socialists fought with leftist organizations in Syria, Iraq, and now Ukraine. It is not outside the realm of possibility they are now training cells on U.S. soil. Thanks for that.
Marmalin came in with 50. Says 19 going on 35. I'm 40s, and he looks like he's around my age. Yeah, that 19-year-old. Also, I'd argue isn't a minority that want quote wrong thinkers dead. It's a large sum that you're giving them credit for. Phoenix chooses. Phoenix, which one will drown?
Wow, actually, this is getting pretty close. So I'm going to give it to the underdog. How much was that for?
50.
Oh, okay. I'm giving it to Powder, and okay, that changed things around.
Okay, well let's get an update real quick on our swimming battle here. I think this is very important. We'll get to all your super chats, direct donations, and Rumble rants throughout the duration of the show. But Phoenix, let's get a quick update on our Leaflit versus Powder breaststroke battle.
Here we go. It is $179.99 for Leaf and $195.68 for Powder.
Wow.
I do think it's sad thinking the idea that either Leaflit or Powder just won't be able to swim, and they slowly like I said, drop like a rock on the bottom. And they just never recover. You just see them looking. No. That's tough. Let's get a couple more supers while I get some of this wonderful support on my wall, please.
Okay, well, I did notice all the way at the top that there were tons of larger ones I want to hit up real fast. Joshua for 20 says, it's Powder. Happy birthday, Phoenix. And Blabs is always right. Thank you. Shut up, Craig. Vice for 10 says, I work in the car industry and I have a buddy who worked on some of the Fast and Furious cars. The car doesn't even have an engine. You flip a switch and the blower belt rotates.
We can't just pass this.
That's
so this person worked on the Fast and Furious cars?
Yeah, Vice Rogue E7T for 10. I work in the car industry and have a buddy who worked on some of the Fast and the Furious cars. The car didn't even have an engine. You flip a switch and the blower belt rotates.
Do me a favor. I want you to high five your friend and give him a hug from your boy Phoenix. That is awesome. Wow.
Yeah,
Thank
all
you.
right. Let me hit up. T Down Under for Australian 10 says, Hail Powder. Hector for 20 says, money's on Leaflit. That's 20 for Leaflit right there and 10 for Powder over on the other one.
Let me get a couple direct donations real fast before we move on to our next story. Delta came in with 5, says, are you going to ask Leaflit's opinion on that one VTuber who had a stroke on stream a la DSP? We need hard-hitting news, Craig. Leaf, do you have any opinions about the VTuber who had a stroke on stream a la DSP?
Wait, what?
I don't know. Apparently somebody had a stroke on stream.
What does a la DSP mean?
Like Dark Side Phil.
Okay.
He didn't have. Did he have a stroke?
Can you translate for me, Powder?
I have a feeling this is that sex thing.
Yeah. No, it is. I believe it's in relation to that because she made a very like kind of thing. Someone like you know how Darkseid Phil dorked it on stream, and then yeah, and then he like put his head
Demi
back.
chick, Dem.
Yeah, Demi, yeah. And so someone put a photo of her going like next to Darkseid.
Well, I'd like to let you know that you were just joined in that picture there, Powder, by making that face.
No, next to them, please.
Oh, don't do that to poor Powder.
I'm trying
Be
to find
nice.
the videos for you guys.
Y Incarnate came in with 10 says, F YouTube can't write nothing without getting slapped by a bot. With that said, $10 on Leaflit, since while Bought Her and Pow Pow's model are amazing, flat only one cutting off merch board. Sorry, Y Incarnate. There's a lot of things that I'm having trouble reading. Tenarian came in with 10 says, I'd be curious to see an uncensored collab between Powder and Kay. I'm sure Kay would use more N-words, and she'd probably love to exchange Indian slurs with Powder. Anyways, time for Powder's Arnie impersonation. Yes. Okay, so Powder, Tenarian asks all of our primarily female guests to do an impersonation of Arnold Schwarzenegger in the 80s and 90s. First and foremost, are you familiar with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
I am, but I will need a line, and I will try my best.
Craig does a pretty good impression.
The general impression is you just go, get to the chopper.
Okay. Do I do it now?
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
Okay. Get to the chopper.
Ooh. I liked it. And it had like a little bit of like, I've been smoking cigarettes for a while. I like that. Yeah.
That was excellent. Steam Powered Geekery came in 10 says, Phoenix is wrong. Collective guilt is something that the left uses. Playing soccer with the head of someone who did a bombing attack is fine, but not collective guilt for their family, unless it's proved they were a part of it. Also, $10 for Leaflit.
I think he just made the list of the God King Emperor. I'm coming for you.
Steam Powered Geekery, just watch it.
I hope you like your head as a basketball.
Tenarian came in with 10 says, with this big head, Phoenix could be king of the Somalis. These in the previous 10 go towards Powder stroking wherever she wants. All right, Tenarian, don't make it weird. That's $20 for Powder. All right. Nubby Fresh says, Phoenix, love you, bro, but I would like to remind you that we don't need new laws when we already don't enforce the laws that we currently have. Yes. It is already illegal for one citizen to block another citizen's freedom of speech and assembly. Yes.
Good point.
And Mr. Capo came in with 5, says, Mahong! Side scrollers, I have an idea for a duel. Montez lady versus wife of Emmanuel Macron. $5 for Leaflet right there. Thank you, Mr. Capo. Put that on the idea list right there. All right. Freedom Fries also came in with another $50. Says, hilarious episode today for Slime Girl. Right there.
Oh, that we were just tied. All right.
Ooh,
now we are not.
Thank you very much, Freedom Fries. That's excellent. Also, Hyping Viking came in with $50. Says, Elf Life. Love you, Leaf, but I'm snorting that powder.
Oh, yeah.
Is that like a thing with you, Powder? I'm snorting that powder.
Well, yeah, because I like to tell people to not do drugs. So, like, I am the healthiest powder that you will ever consume. So, sniffle. Don't just like it's a metaphorical though, don't actually smell me if we actually meet or anything. But
I do need to emphasize that. Please don't smell her.
Yeah, just
don't be weird.
Tune in.
If we ever meet, don't
drugs.
Smell me. I think that should probably just be a general standard of things. If we ever meet, just don't smell us. That's all. Right, Vlad?
Yes, please don't smell me. That's weird.
Feel free to smell me. I think you can have a ball. Yeah.
Oh.
Phoenix is going to be like, hey, let's go.
Hey,
Come
let's
on,
go.
get it. Let's go. Come on, baby.
Yeah.
All right, Blabs, a couple while I get Hyping Viking and
Yeah,
Freedom
there's
Fries,
a couple things for you in the private chat, please. All right.
Okay.
Burly Rancher for 20 says, stop letting age be an issue. You see young people all the time have an interest and are obsessed with it, i.e. cars, computers, and know everything about it. Interest, not age. Powder. That's 20 for Powder right there. Main Ace for 10 says my proposal to fix the punishment system. Instead of years, it's miles. You sentence is how many miles they get flown into the ocean and kicked out. If you get back to the shore, your sentence is done. Leaf, that's 10 for Leaf. Mr. Proxim for 20 says no way he had one of those garbage Turk import bullpup shotguns from G-Force Arms. That was the sentence to read. Snake Shadow for 20 says traders and turncoats should ride the lighting or face the boomstick line. I hate YouTube for making me type nonsense. Thank you. Chronosoul for 20 says, anyone have the video of Hassan Parker talking about using bombs strapped to drones? No. And I'm going to keep going. Slyby for 20 says, Phoenix, you're thinking what coined the Tweedledee Tweedledum statement. Example, TD says Yahtzees are bad and should be put to death. And T-Dum says X person is a Yahtzee. Separately are okay, but together they're targeting. Thank you.
I will remind everyone, I'm not actually a God King Emperor.
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet,
We'll work on
but
that.
fear me.
All right, let's go. Go ahead. Get this last one. Then move on to our
Guard
next
for
story.
10 says, as someone who also pushed in the pool as a kid, all for Powder. If we get her some floaties, she won't drown at least. That's 10 for Powder. Thank you.
All right. Let's go and move on to our next story. And once again, appreciate you guys popping in. If you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We'd love for you guys to pop in. You can find Powder's information and Leaflit's information down in the description. Obviously, encourage you to follow them as well. Very, very good folks, despite what the internet will tell you. Right?
I'm trying to find that info for you. Of
course.
I wasn't really prepared for the VTuber thing.
Oh, you're looking for the DSP thing?
I thought he wanted to see it, right?
Yeah.
No, that's okay. We'll move. Well, if you find that, we find it. If we don't, we don't. All right, let's go and move on. Now, it is June, and in June, we all know the rainbow flags come out, right? And listen, I know that Blabs actually has a countdown on her calendar saying how many days till Pride Month.
I do. Every day it's a little poop emoji that's rainbow.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Well, there's another podcast out there. Believe it or not, there are other podcasts on the internet, and I know it's shocking. There's one called the Dark Horse Podcast. Are y'all familiar with the Dark Horse Podcast before? You ever heard of this?
I only know side scrollers.
Yeah.
Thank you, Leaf. That's good. Yes, Ultimate Mega Chad. Now, Dark Horse came out. They've been around since, I think, 2020. They were like a COVID podcast that's kind of grown. They've done well. It has Heather Hang, as well, who is an evolutionary biologist, as well as, I think she hosts it with Brett Weinstein, I think is his name, who was big during the COVID time. But they had a simple question. Did you see the LA Men's Choir video of them singing "We're Not Gonna Take It Anymore"? Did y'all get a chance to?
Wait, we're not gonna take it anymore. That might be a different one. I thought I think I was thinking of the "We're Coming for Your Children" one. That one.
So there was
roughly the same kind of person featured in this.
I see.
Yeah. So they were very, very excited, and here is here. Let me just kind of show you this right here. This is them singing here, and this is just an interesting take.
We're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore.
But hold on, wait, aren't they gay? Isn't that what they do?
Yeah.
I was gonna say that
They already took it.
I think they do enjoy taking it. Well, this leads to a lot of questions outside of the obvious of them actually enjoying taking it. This podcast, the Dark Horse Podcast, has a legit question here about this, and this is not meant to be mean or derogatory by any means. Here, let's just actually take a listen to what she has to say.
This is during Pride Month in the state of California. A bunch of gay men in a room, as safe a space as you could possibly have, are singing "I'm Not Going to." What aren't they going to take? And I'm not trying to be mean. I don't feel like it's a mean question. I actually really truly wonder what it is that they think they don't yet have that they want.
Well, I actually think
absolute
they were
power.
fairly clear.
Yeah.
Phoenix, you know the answer?
Yeah, absolute power. There you go.
What does that mean, though? What does absolute power mean?
Well, there isn't an end because it's pure narcissism. There is no end to that power, but it is absolute 100% control of all things until their narcissism is met. As they're pointing out, you have an entire month dedicated to you. You've injected yourself into every cultural space imaginable. What more? Where are you oppressed? There isn't. It's just endless narcissism.
Let's see what else they had to say here, because I think that's a logical question. Like, what do you want?
We're not gonna take it. We refuse to take it. We're disinclined to take it anymore.
We're disinclined to take it. I like that lyric.
Nice.
I gotta do a
nice
cover of this
rendition.
song.
Yeah, it's excellent.
Thank you.
Don't go singing with that choir, please. But I'm not like, I would actually like the opportunity to ask people in that choir whose video you just showed, the woman screaming. We saw so many of these people in the blow up at Evergreen and various college campuses, people who have been fed by something, fed the emphatic conclusion that cannot be disagreed with, that people hate you. Life sucks for you. It's never been harder for you. And what you need to do is get your power back. Could you look at what your life actually is and what you've been granted and what rights you have earned and what you have? And what are you asking for more? And how is screaming going to help, by the way? This is dirt.
All right. So I think those are all like wonderful questions. And we see this all the time when it comes to folks in the United States who talk about how bad it is. We talked about this yesterday after the UFC 250 thing and talked about just how great we have it in the United States. And those who are complaining about it the most are the ones who have never seen anything but the United States, right? And then you see these folks who are complaining about, they're not going to take it. It's like, what are you taking right now? Because as you just laid out right there. Powdur, what are your thoughts when you see a situation like this?
Well, I just think it's silly because these types of people are promoted in the media and they're catered to, like they're a special group of people. So what other sorts of special privileges do they want? Like I don't quite understand what they're complaining about. Like people aren't going to like the gay stuff, but there's so many people that are punished for even speaking out against gay stuff now. So it's like, I don't know. I just
to that point, have you guys seen the story about Major League Baseball where the San Francisco Giants, once again, San Francisco, they had they had with Major League Baseball, San Francisco had their Pride Night, and they have their flag, they have their logo adorned as a pride flag. Well, some pitchers went in and put Bible verses on the hats next to it, right here. So
pussy. He's a pussy.
Well, what do you suggest you do?
He not be there. It's like, I'm not wearing that. So you either have a picture or you don't. Like that's what
I
you would
agree
do.
with Phoenix on this, actually.
This man is a fucking pussy.
Yep.
Well, Major League Baseball, you talk about the power that these protected groups have, that once again, they're not going to take it anymore, except for the fact that Major League Baseball said the writing on the cap violates our rules and consistent with normal practices. We have warned our players about future violations. So they're saying you can't write by the way, this is a this is not a derogatory thing. He was asked about it and said, he said, this is about love. I don't hate anybody. This is just what I believe. And they're getting punished for you're right.
You have to bend the knee completely or they don't care. So he might as well have just gone all the way, I think. I agree.
Bingo. And bingo.
Wow. So they have a problem with him writing a Bible verse next to the flag. Yes. Wow. Okay. So
And by the way, when you do this stuff too, also never preface it with anything and never explain yourself. You don't say, but stop it. You're saying no to something. The end. I'm not explaining myself any further because it's on you to explain to me why I need to wear that people want to have sex with one another on my hat. I don't understand why how that relates to anything. When you explain how that relates to baseball, how's about that? Then I'll answer your fucking question. In the meantime, shut the fuck up. I'm not doing this. You don't have a picture. The end.
Yeah.
The end. And I'm also going to add, I would like to see a game show, Craig. Here's a fun game show idea. We take one of these wonderful choir people and we have them walk in a deeply red city. And then we take someone wearing a MAGA hat going into a deeply blue city. And the bet is who gets harassed and potentially have violence on them first. I guarantee you it's going to be the person with the MAGA hat. So these people that have no rights and, oh, my God, they're oppressed. I guarantee if you want to make money, you always put it on the guy wearing the MAGA hat that there's going to be threats, spit, you name it, thrown at them. And the gay guy, no one's going to give a shit. At worst, someone may just look at them like funny, but that's about it. Guaranteed.
But you see, here's the problem with that. To them, that is violence, what you just said.
Of course.
Right. Just the whispers. Just that.
The funny looks.
Yeah.
Funny looks. Right. Yeah. Well, let me bring this all the way back to our VTuber friends here. I don't know who this person is outside of telling you that I'm pretty sure. Oh, I need to tread lightly here because we're on YouTube probation right now because Blabs. Thanks, Blabs.
I'm sorry. Not really. I said nothing wrong.
Yeah, you didn't. You did. Everything you said was actually very accurate. With that said,
got a little passionate.
I talked about Gorlock the Destroyer,
who was a boy,
LARPing as a woman.
Oh.
With that said, let me bring this back to VTubing here, and you talk about what these people want. Here is a VTuber who had an important PSA here for these two things. I'm sure you all saw this video being passed around. Let's see how eloquently this person put it.
Remember, darlings, always respect trans rights. Because if you don't respect trans rights, there isn't going to be much trans left of you.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Bye.
Wait, there isn't going to be much
The
what?
God King accepts your challenge.
Wait, what? It doesn't even make sense. Wait,
What is that? What does that mean?
It's trying to be edgy. It doesn't even like it. It's like it just the whole joke just doesn't work.
Is he talking about loss of cells? I don't understand here.
I don't know.
It's all cringe bullshit. It's all the same shit.
That was that's my first time seeing that video. That was rough. The second I heard the voice, I was like, "Whoa!"
Like, yes, it's supposed to be cringy. It's supposed to be threatening over here, but I think Tectone actually nails it. Let us groom your children, or we'll kill you. That's pretty much what he's saying right there. The inability to stop. I think, there's always this slippery slope that we've seen. It's like, in the 90s, we just want to love each other or whatever. And then it's like, you see that meme online of the slope. And we are so far down that slope at this point to where you have a group of men who have an entire month built around where they like to put their wieners. And they are talking about how they're not going to take it anymore. I mean, it's just the total lack of self-awareness is, I think, the thing that is most amazing to see.
It's just narcissism. They can't. It's the same thing that you see in serial killers all the time when they thrust a knife into your throat and it hits your back, like basically your spinal column, and it jerks back on their hand like, you hurt my hand. That's the same kind of person here. Like, it's just, they're gone. They're checked out. There's no logic or reasoning that can be espoused to them. Never. I've known these people. They're long gone. The ones that are the ones like me that left were people were like, something seems fishy here. Let me investigate. And then you did your investigation. You said, yeah, these are wackadoos. Mm-hmm. And so whether you went to the other side politically or you said, I'm out of politics or centric, whatever it may be, but you left that. That was for shit sure.
And it's like the thing I noticed too is that they always throw it back on you like they always accuse you of like what they're doing. So like a good example of this is like, you know, the UFC thing that happened at the White House, and they were saying that it was like desecrating the White House or stuff. It's like, I don't want to fucking hear shit from you guys, because I remember when Biden was in charge, the kind of shenanigans they had over there. So I don't want to fucking hear it.
Yeah, it was honestly, it's like, once again, it goes back to the lack of self-awareness for me. These people have such memories of goldfish when it comes to this, while you know, once again, going back 2 years ago, when you see these people with their big old fake trans boobies on the White House lawn, and they're complaining about someone doing a backflip on a motorcycle. I don't know, just honestly, it's amazing. All right, sorry, more fun stories.
Can I just give you a quick hit that I've just seen that relates to all of this that makes me laugh?
Of course, Blabs.
So I've just seen this on Twitter. Sean Penn to direct timely movie next, reteaming with Warner Brothers on story of January 6th cop with Bradley Cooper in talks to star.
Wow, that'll be very timely, right? And what, is it the one? Which cop is this? Is this the cop that? This the cop that died of the heart attack, or the?
I
cop
don't know.
that
I just
shot...
read the title. I haven't read the Deadline article yet.
No, that's wonderful.
There, I put in the run sheet for you.
Thank you. I will not read it.
Phoenix, do you want it in your DMs?
Let's do it. Let's do it. Thank you.
Chewy and Chris came in with $160. Says, for the lovely and beautiful Powdur. That's not a frolic.
Wow.
No, but it was 160, so I gave it the extra one.
That's you are giving it the extra right there.
Oh.
Powdur, what'd you think of that jiggle? That was pretty impressive.
Immediately, what came to mind was breaststroking. That's what it's all about, right? Like I'm here to win the breaststroking competition. Right?
Powdur, one of us. Let's go. Love that.
I was like, whoa.
Big Paw also came in with $50. Has got to support the healthiest drug, Powdur.
Oh my god.
How much was that for? 50?
50.
Wow.
That's right. And Paladin Blue Psycho came in with $27.99 Canadian money. Says, 3 foids in 1 podcast. Pray for me, my fellow chuds, for Powdur. $27.99 right there. To create content came in with 20. Says, love you, Powdur, but I married a dwarf and legally can't vote for a knife ear. $20 for a leaflet right there. Dukes Marley with $19.99 says, go Powdur. Triple J came in with 20. Says, it is tempting to root for Slime Girl to swim to victory, but I believe Powdur's elf supremacy ability to swim like a champ more so for Powdur. So 20 for Powdur right there. That's wonderful. All right, while I get Chewy and Chris and I get Big Paw on the wall, I'm going to let Blabs read off a couple more supers before we get to our next story, which is about the United Kingdom and how they have fallen.
I just want to add a little levity. I put an otter poster behind.
Ah, that's nice.
I got that. Look at 2 of the otters here.
Thank you.
You're Scout.
Yeah. I'll get Scout later after
Okay.
the supers.
All right, BC Wolf for 10 says the head as a soccer ball is a Mayan thing, and look up Cincinnatus, elected by the Senate as a dictator to fix the problem, then retired back to his farm. Cincinnati is named for him. Oh. Madeline for 10 says, how do we fix the government? More government! This is the problem we really have. We don't fix all this by enforcing more government that only affects we, the people. Lux for 10 British pounds says 10 for Pow. She's immune to being crazy. Her thoughts would never dare to be that dark. Best bigot elf. Leaf, you saw weaponizing morons in your Asmund song. Someone beep this guy, not me though. So that's 10 for Powdur right there. Thank you very much. 10 from Curie Yuki Memorial for 10 says, since Powdur's Moz needs a thorough review for personal vendettas against her chatters, I'll give this to Leaflit. That's 10 for Leaflit right there. Elder for 5 British pounds. Oh, no, actually, that's euros. Never mind, 5 euros. Says, first time seeing Powdur. You're lovely. Here's a donation to put some more color on you. That's 5 for Powdur.
Am I really that white? Am I really that pale? Okay.
Arnold Schwarzenegger? Wow. There he is.
Oh, yeah, you hear me?
Yeah.
It's the chopper.
Pete's Face for 10 says, I hear there's an island called Little St. James that recently became available for the Leaflit games. 10 for Powdur. Marmalade for 10 says, half measures won't get you anywhere. You have to stand up and guess what it sucks. But it'll be some pain somewhere, someplace. But if you don't, watch the world crumble around you then. It's the guy for 5 says, we are going to take it. Bite the pillow and take it. We're going to take it like a whore. Oh, no. Phoenix decides. It's 5 for Phoenix to decide.
That's going to Leaf.
All right. Zayla for 2 says, Leaflit is my top Oshi. 2 for Leaflit.
Phoenix, let's get an update on where we're at real quick. Here we go.
Wow. Okay, here we go. Leaf, you need those, what do they call those things you put on your arms when you're going to sink? Those things. You need to put them on because, good Lord, $321.99 versus $588.67. Floaties. We need floaties. Woo.
I'm half sulky, so this is pathetic showing.
All right, we'll get to today's sponsor here in just a few minutes, but first another story for everybody. Are you okay, Phoenix? Everything okay?
Yeah, I was
He's
showing well.
Scout.
That's Scout. That's my little
That's
otter.
in his cube.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Just some levity.
A little bit of levity. Everybody loves otters. Maybe that's what we need. Instead of frolicking, we just changed to, like otter swimming.
We'll just pull up YouTube videos and just have like 50 minutes of otter time.
Yeah, maybe like we were talking about adding like a pre-show. We should just add 15 minutes of otter swimming.
Yeah.
Leaflet goes, I'm on it. Like I'm on it. That's great. All right. Our next story. This story out of the BBC, Blabs, which means?
Which one do you want?
Whichever one you're thinking about, Blabs.
I'm going to say the British Broadcasting Corporation.
Okay.
But I know
All
Craig
right.
over here was thinking of the big black cock.
We're not gonna take it. No.
You say that like this isn't a daily thing that I just sit around and I'm like, let's just
He's
think
like, I
about-
miss Flawed.
Yeah, good old Flawed. Well, let's go to the UK, courtesy of the BBC, as it is official. Under 16s to be banned from TikTok, YouTube, and other social medias by spring over here. If you're under 16, you're out by spring 2027. Snapchat, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, X. There's one missing right there. WhatsApp, Signal, and one more. Did you guys see the other one that is not being banned?
I sure did. Shall I say it?
Go ahead.
Blue Sky.
Yes, Blue Sky is not being banned by the UK government right here. We'll get to more of that here in a little bit. Here is this dude talking about it.
Because today is a big moment.
Yeah, this guy.
Do you know who that is?
Ken Starmer.
Yeah.
This is a big step. Real change for our children and our future. Because today I can announce that the government will ban access to social media for all children under the age of 16. Look, and this is not something I do lightly, and I will not present it as cost-free, as if social media has brought no benefits to young people, because clearly that is wrong. But government is always about choices. And it's clear to me that a full ban is the right choice. Now, I come to it as a parent myself. I know exactly the fears that we all feel when we're thinking about this issue. You know, all I've ever wanted for my own children, hand on heart, is for them to be happy and for them to be safe.
Okay, I want to stop her right there.
He literally has all the security in the world to have that happen, whereas the rest of the UK is just getting attacked by migrants.
Okay,
Yeah.
real quick, before I get your thoughts on this, Powdur and Leaf, he is limiting, they're restricting social media to the age of 16. And this tied together for me while I heard him speaking about this. Do you know the voting age in the UK?
16?
Correct. So, so the idea that you cannot vote, once again, 16, way too young to vote, right?
To be clear, though, this isn't in effect yet. The 16.
But what I'm saying is that they will control the narrative for you all the way up to your voting age.
Yep.
And then and only then will you have access to potentially more information and more thoughts here. So let's go to open up here. Powdur, Leaflit, what are your thoughts on the UK limiting social media to 16 and above?
I guess I'll go first. Is that okay, Leaflit?
Sure.
Okay. Well, I just feel like he's full of shit. We're gonna need some wheelie bins up in here. But no, I really dislike hearing this because while on the surface it sounds great because I'll have less 13-year-olds on TikTok telling me to kill myself. Really, the deeper implication is that they are. I don't know what makes Blue Sky any different from Twitter. I don't know. Like, I didn't even see Discord on there, so I'm guessing Discord's okay. Like, what are they saying makes these other social media platforms okay for children? Also, this whole like, oh, for the children. Yeah, I just X to doubt on that because if they cared about the children, like Blab said, then they would take care of the migrant rape gangs. So I think this is their way of trying to get rid of internet anonymity and put in place like age verification, digital ID, all that stuff. So that's what I have to say on it.
It's funny you mentioned that, Leaf, before I get to you real quick. The UK government has clarified adults will still be able to use social media by verifying their identities with digital ID, facial recognition, passports, and credit cards. Yep. Leaf?
I mean, it's a classic government power grab, trying to add digital ID, trying to basically inconvenience all of the law-abiding people because they can't admit that parents need to take care of their children.
There is, I think for me, look, you guys know, I got a daughter who's 14. I got another daughter who's 12. Just the internet, it's a thing. You cannot ignore it. I have talked about the dangers of social media with them to ad nauseum. They know the dangers of social media. You can control your kid. You can't control other people's kids. That's the reality of the situation. So your kids will have access to this stuff eventually. I do not agree the idea of like I'm with all you guys on this and that this is a do I think that social media is extremely dangerous for teenagers? Yes. There's all the data points to depression rising, mental health being in the dumps specifically for teenage girls, right? Because teenage girls are already insecure. They're looking at everybody online saying how stupid they are or how great their life is. And they look at their lives and say, oh, my life's not as good as that. It does horrible things. And by the way, not just for 16-year-old girls, but for everybody, right? We all see this. Like
adults too, yeah.
Yes, social media has been a net negative on society. Yes, there's been some positives from it, right? But for the most part, I think that we've talked about this extensively. Phoenix, you think that social media is the bane of existence for a lot of this. Now, with all that said, I said this on the show, I do feel like there will be a day where we look back on social media the same way we look at cigarettes. Because there people, doctors in the 40s and 50s are like, oh, well, light up a cigarette there. Have a cigarette. It's going to be good for your cancer. Then they, fast forward 20, 30 years. Oh, my gosh.
Good for your cancer.
Yeah, right. Like, oh, actually, it was causing the cancer. So I do think that we will look back on social media once there's data behind it. This move is not data driven. It's based off the fifis. If they came out and said, here's the reason why this is here, I would be more receptive to it. But I don't like the idea of any government telling me that they have the best interest in me ever. And that's my hesitation on all of this stuff. So I don't know. Leaflit, Powder. Any other thoughts on this before we continue with the story?
To bring back natural selection. Solve all of this. Take away welfare and then natural selection.
Leaf, do you have any desire to join my administration of the God King Emperor? Do you have any? We'd love to have you.
I accept the nomination.
All right.
Yes. Yes.
Congratulations.
Leaflit as VP. I love it. Would Leaf be the VP or would she just be
This is pretty tyrannical. You can pretty much name whatever you want. It's just any title you want.
Can I be like a secretary?
You got it.
You mean like a secretary to organize things, though,
Yeah.
right? And clean? Okay. Not to actually like do
Secretary of State, bitches. Let's go.
Of power. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there was Blabs, have you seen this other 2-minute long video of him from Keir Starmer?
Yeah, it's very
This one?
similar to the other one.
Okay.
Like very. You don't need to
All
play
right.
it.
He said, we're banning social media access for under 16s. These days, kids must find their feet in a world where technology intrudes into every area of their life, including surveillance, by the way. I just wanted to point that out, with facial recognition and all this stuff. I just can't let that go anymore. So we're giving children their childhoods back. See, it's always about that. To which he promptly got community noted. The UK government's quote-unquote careful review of the research found a small correlation between children's use of social media and well-being, but no evidence of causal effect right there. So that's based off of their own data. That's what I said. Causal effect. Thank you for that, Leaflet. I'm a bad reader.
Okay.
But once again, Blue Sky made exempt from this, which once again.
Did you hear that? It's funny to just crack it up.
It's just so classic.
She's gone.
She's so oh my god. I can't. This is what I mean. This is all bullshit. It doesn't mean anything.
Absolutely.
Literally died.
Fuck. Oh my god, dude. We need to take guys. We need to get to space. We need to build Elon Musk rockets. Get the fuck away from these people and make our own colony. Like we need this.
Didn't Blue Sky have like a CSAM issue recently?
Yes. They've been had major issues here. But yes, Blue Sky looks to escape the ban. Last year, the platform partnered with Internet Watch Foundation after experiencing a predictable uptick in what you mentioned right here.
Yep, there it is.
Yep. Discord, a gaming-oriented messaging platform, has not been included in the preliminary list. So you mentioned Discord. It also looks like it'll be available to be used, which, man, oh man, that's pretty gross. Now, YouTube, though, listed on this. YouTube has hit back, saying that they are now, quote, a vital source right here. I don't know. I mean, YouTube is a social media, but they're fighting against it, and it's more or less Google versus the UK at this point. I don't know. Do you think that YouTube should be banned as well as X, as well as all the other?
They should all be banned. If you're going to ban it, it should be entirely all banned.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but not Blue Sky.
Well, of course. I mean, leave that alone. I mean, that goes without question.
We saw this as well. This from Blixberry over on X. Says, Starmer, we want to digitally ID everyone who uses social media. Brits, absolutely not. Okay, then we want to ban under 16s from social media. Oh my God, that's in Brits. Oh my God, that's a great idea. I don't know what idiot would be against that. Right there. So apparently this is a popular thing in the UK, as as they're just literally sweeping this in under the guise of we're protecting the children.
Yeah.
It's exhausting that everything has to go to politics because, it's a shame that, when I was talking about this, I was just trying to stick to just the idea, should social media itself, I like that discussion, be either regulated for minors or should it be banned, whatever. That's a conversation I want to have. Unfortunately, and I've heard everyone say, but don't you know that digital IDs is coming? I totally get that. I'm just trying to stick on just the topic. Should this particular thing, It's a shame that politics has to come in because there really is a good conversation to be had here of, again, like I said, of either banning or regulation or something, or awareness, education on what this could do to your kids. And it's a shame it's always the same story. It never ends, decade after decade. Politics and power will always ruin everything.
Can we talk about the context too? I mean, like this is the same country that like locks people up for having wrongthink, right? So it's like now they can know exactly who you are, right? With their little digital ID systems. Either you're banned from from participating in the public square, or you risk the chance that they knock on your door at night and take you away in a fucking bag, right? Like,
Sounds like a horrible taking you away in a bag.
Yeah.
Oh, no thanks. Yeah, that it's gross, man. It's really gross. And this was pointed out here by Peter over on X. Says Australia banned X for children, but not Blue Sky. Britain is banning X for children, but not Blue Sky. This proves one thing: it's not about protecting children. It's about censorship and controlling the narrative. Right here, which I think nails it. Art. Yeah.
I'd love Elon to buy Blue Sky. How funny would that be?
Well, they'll just make another one.
Yeah, I know.
They'll just make another one. Yeah. Now, wouldn't it be great if Elon decided to buy? I mean, I don't think it would be great, but it would be funny if he just went out and he bought all media. Like he just went down the list and bought. Yeah, I'm a trillionaire. I'll just buy CNN. I'll buy BBC. I'll buy whatever, and controlled all. That's the thing about it. It's not that they're media. It's that their distribution. That the distribution is the key factor in all this. Having access to that many faces, that many ears, that many eyes, and talk about controlling things and shifting culture. Having those distribution methods. That's paramount when it comes to these things. And the idea that one distribution method like Blue Sky is deemed okay right now versus X. Man, that tells you everything you need to know right there. I'm curious, I don't have a Blue Sky account, but I'm just curious to see what's trending over on Blue Sky right now, because I'm sure it's much different than
TDS. Like that's got to be the top 10. Like when you click what categories are you interested in? It's just 20 of TDS. Like that's it. There's nothing else. There's no other topic.
Well,
there was someone impersonating me on Blue Sky. I don't know if that happened to Powdur yet, but
what?
Yeah, they made like an account, and they're basically just saying all sorts of vile shit and pretending to be me.
Wow. No, I usually with these social media platforms, even if I'm not going to be active on them, I do try to go in and grab my name as soon as possible, just in case there's someone out there like that.
Let's take a look at the 5 trending topics over. This is the trending topics over on Blue Sky versus the trending topics over on X. Okay. And once again, keeping in mind that Blue Sky is deemed acceptable, whereas X is not. The 5 trending topics over on Blue Sky right now are the June 16th elections, the Antifa raids, JD Vance, UK-Ukraine relations, and immigration protests. All 5 political.
But check out that little cow,
Yeah, that's right. But let's take a look at the 5 things that are in the trending over on X, including Shrek, The View, Wall, Pizza Hut, and TS Summer Collection right there. Those are the top 5 trending things over on X right now. So which one, the UK clearly hates Shrek. I mean, that's really what I've learned from this. They hate Shrek. So it's also tiring. And you know what? It's going to be coming here. It will come here. We all know what's happening. If it was Australia, then it's the UK, and they're going to try to sneak this. They're going to sneak this thing over here in the United States, which is just bizarre and sad. Any closing thoughts on that before we move on to our next topic?
Well, I did want to share something else that was happening in the UK that is also mind-boggling. It doesn't really relate to like the government, but it kind of does. So in the UK, there's a bunch of wild ponies, and they've been there for like hundreds of years, right? They want to kill them for preservation of the land, but they don't want to tackle immigration that's destroying the land. So they want to kill ponies, the wild ponies.
Oh, let's reverse that. Let's keep the ponies.
Isn't that nuts?
The ponies.
I put that in the run sheet, like also the UK, just so we understand where they are. Like I read the whole thing this morning, Craig. Like the UK is fucking retarded. The best comment though is the one is that comment below the giant post. It's like it's wild.
I want to know.
Protect the ponies.
I want to know what the ponies look like.
Oh no!
Well, it's just the wild. It's just the wild ponies, right? Like America has them. They live out in the wild. Nobody takes care of them. They're free to do what they like. So yeah. We need to protect natural habitats. Imports infinity foreigners that don't give a fuck about the environment, but they want to kill horses that have more of a right being there because they've been there for hundreds of years, rather than Pajit.
You know, it's a really fast way of fixing a lot of immigration, like the fastest way. Like, so if your country has freedom of speech, it's real simple. So a guy comes in and you're just like, first question, if any of our people draw Muhammad, what would you do? And if it is not just keep my mouth shut and keep on going, then you have potentially a free access. But that's not what they're going to say. And that's instant ban. So like there's pretty much all of it fixed right there. Just do that little thing.
It's like how to make your government more popular. We're gonna do all these things to limit the actual citizens of the UK. Meanwhile, everyone else has free reign, and we're gonna kill your ponies.
Don't kill the ponies. Oh man, I don't like that.
I think listen, it really comes down to this. Do you prefer this or this? Which do you
tough
want?
choice.
I'd rather let the pony vote, to be honest.
Yeah, I like the idea if we get rid of all of them and then we replace their housing, we put the ponies in their housing. And it's just like towns of ponies. I love this idea.
Pony Town. Oh my god.
Pony Town. I love it.
Can we make that into a video game?
Please.
Phoenix plays Pony Town.
Up.
All the alliteration.
Ponies taking their towns back. Yeah.
Yeah.
A video game.
And then
on
they
that.
can sing, "We're not gonna take it anymore." It's the ponies doing it.
We're not gonna take
I can probably do this, actually.
Pony Town.
Mm-hmm.
I
So
want
happens
to
the
let you
game,
know.
the
That
ponies
had to
take
be
over the
shared
building.
today because I read that this morning and I was like, "What the fuck?"
I want to
Wow.
let you know, and this is actually very, very important that I'm doing this right now as we're talking. I am about to make a major improvement to our show, and I'm very excited to bring this to you guys. Give you just 1 second, and things are about to improve so much more for everybody here as I bring you. Oh shit! Hold on 1 second. Let me make one small change. One small change here, because ladies and gentlemen, introducing the newest resident of side scrollers, Pony.
Hey! I love it. I love it.
There he is, right there. Will
Wait,
you
he
pet
needs a
him?
name. Is his name just Pony?
Powder,
Gerald.
you get to.
I like that pony.
Let's let Powder name the pony. Go ahead, Powder.
I mean, I call my horse, so Pony.
I
His
knew
name is
it. I was like,
Pony.
she's gonna name it Pony, isn't she?
I like it.
Pony the Pony.
I think
How about we
Gerald
name
is a
him?
better name.
Oh wow, disagreement on the show.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey.
Unbelievable.
This is your show. Yakub.
Or just call him. How about we call him Togaff? Togaff the pony.
That's what I'm saying. Pony, no.
How about Lil Scroller? Lil Scroller.
Lil. Just Lil.
What?
Sure. His
Like
name's Lil.
Arnold. Arnold, like Schwarzenegger. Like Arnold.
Well, chat, let us know what we should name the pony that may or may
I
not
like
be
that
here tomorrow.
pony.
We'll see.
No.
Oh, what?
He's gonna turn into IKEA meat.
No. How dare you? I don't
How
like this.
dare you?
Oh, the UK government's gonna get to him, Phoenix. You better hide him.
Very rude.
All right.
I will protect him.
Once again, it really comes down to do you want the captain now? Easy, Phoenix. He's just relax. Okay. Oh, sorry, let me move Pony out of the way. Do you want this guy or do you want this guy? And I think it's really decided that we do want Pony. So congratulations, Pony.
Little Pony.
Pony the Pony. All right. Before we move on to our next segment, guys, I need you to button up. Actually, you know what? How about you just take off that shirt? Take off that shirt right now, okay? I know. Listen, Blabs, you're getting excited for this one. All right?
No, I'm like, no way.
Yeah. Everyone, hey, get out your phone, take off your shirt, and scan the QR code on your screen right now. On your screen, over here on the right-hand side. If you're watching on YouTube, Rumble, Kick, wherever, there's a QR code. That is for Rumble Wallet. They are sponsoring today's episode. They've been sponsoring us for a little bit, and we love it. If you haven't yet, download Rumble Wallet. Powdur, when you get support on YouTube, actually you don't stream on YouTube, but you know that YouTube takes 30% of super chats, super thanks, all that support, which is crazy. And Leaflit, when you get sub to over on Twitch, they take like half of all subs. Not with Rumble Wallet. Rumble Wallet takes 0% of your support to your favorite creators over at Rumble. Consider downloading it. You can scan the QR code on your screen. It would be a huge help to us. They are a great support of side scrollers. And this is just version like 0.1 of Rumble Wallet. This is going to be the long-term vision of this thing is to where you can buy t-shirts, buy tickets to things, use it as an alternative to PayPal. And this is coming down the line. But give it a go right now. Scan the QR code on your screen. Check it out for yourself. It is Rumble Wallet. They have been huge in supporting side scrollers. They love free speech. They love you owning your money. As crazy as that sounds, it's your money. You should have it. Don't let the bank take it if you have wrong think. That's silly. Go check it out for yourself. We'd appreciate it. They support us. Consider supporting them. It's Rumble Wallet. You can also go to wallet.rumble.com. Thanks, guys. All right, let's go and move on. And man, we've Powdur. This has been fun. We've only talked like 3 stories today, but we have they've been really fun stories today.
Yeah, lots to say. It's great.
It's been good. Lots of fun stuff. Do you guys have a couple more minutes? Because I do have a fun video I wanted to share with you guys yesterday, but I haven't had a chance to do that yet.
I have reserved my time for you guys.
Okay. All right, Leaf, are you good?
I'm good, yeah.
Okay. While I pull up this next video, Blabs, will you please read a couple supers? I do want to read one really quick. It was a $50 donation from Send Swords.
Well, I have something to show you that Leaflit made just now.
It was actually one. What?
I love it.
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
what? I love it so much.
Play it again.
Okay.
Send Swords with $100 getting the honor roll.
Aww.
Says Secretary of Public Executions. Thank you so much, Send Swords. We're going to publicly execute that honor rolling down the frolic every single time.
Yeah.
One hundo. Hey, Blabs, that replaces $100 from here on out.
You were getting rid of boobs for the otter?
Yeah.
Some of the chat's gonna fight you.
No, we're just gonna put it to the side. We're not getting rid of the boobs. We're just putting it to the side. Don't delete it.
I have not deleted it. It's right there under Bill Mayer's fuck off.
That's good. Thank you. And Send Swords also came in with another $50. Says also all my monies goes to the safest drug. Send Swords. That is $150 to Powdur right there.
Wow.
Thank you very much, Send Swords.
Thank you.
This could get ugly really quick. Blabs, while I get Send Swords on the wall a couple times, do me a favor, read a few supers before we get to our...
All right. Well, Game On to Serious for $50 says, Morning, everyone. Powdur, would you like to be a VTuber summoning for the Asmongold X Kirsha JRPG? Each VTuber will have multiple summoning attacks and a ULT. Example, Leaflit as a Samurai, Templar, Witch.
Sounds cool.
You want to be in a video game?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Nice.
Light Ferret celebrates their subscription for 12 months over on Kick. Thank you for subscribing for a whole 12 months. I'm going to make sure I get the bigger ones real fast. 2 is for 10 says, wasn't there always also a new UK law coming that was going to force electronic manufacturers to embed tech that would send all personal data to the government? I wouldn't be surprised. Great. Yeah. Hooray. Let's see. Anthony for 10 says, why do governments never learn? This is how Nepal happened. 10 for Leaflit. That's 10 for Leaf right there.
Katie came in real quick. Katie came in with 50 DKK. Says, first time viewer. I joined to take off your shirt. Seems like I'm in the right place. Thanks, Katie. Appreciate that. If you're new, hit that subscribe button like Katie just did. Katie, you keep your shirt on. It's okay. Yes, Plabs?
Oh, I can go again. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, I feel like I need to play this one again because this is about the otter. So it's a bonus one. Sun with Swords for $50 says the otter will be our symbol.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Ivan for 10 says, I'm betting on the slime's water propulsion skill. Okay, so that's 10 for Leaflit right there. Voitin for 20 says, name the pony, Side, Scroll, Sparkle, or Tony. Give my support to Leaflit. That's 20 for Leaf.
Sparkle or Tony?
Yeah, very similar names, aren't they?
Okay. All right.
Out tuition for 2 says Little Agatha the pony. Little Aggie for short. Oh yes, I love the name Aggie for pony. Let's do it, Aggie. I'm voting it. As a secretary, I wanna say yes. Anyway, Danny Delete for 4 says name it PWNY for Leaflit. That is 4 for Leaflit. Jiggly Saint for 2 says how about Screwy for the name.
Nice.
A10 Go Bert for $5 says Juan. Black Bull for 5 says, did Care Bears lie to us that sharing is caring? Mac for 5 says, requiring immigrants to eat bacon cheeseburgers solves all the immigration issues.
All right. Guys, we'll get to the rest of your super chats. By the way, you guys have been extremely generous today. We genuinely appreciate it. Thank you very much for your support. Once again, if you're new, hit that subscribe button. We'd love for you guys to join us tomorrow. It's going to be another fun show every day, 11 a.m. Central Time for a couple hours. Spend a little bit of time on your lunch break, or if you're out in the California area, maybe breakfast time, or maybe all you crazy nuts over in the UK, if you can still watch our show if you're over the age of 16, you can catch us at dinner time. All right.
We will be streaming on Blue Sky, so you can find us there.
Yes. Very soon, very soon. We should infiltrate it. Okay, I want to get to this, and I wanted to get to this yesterday. Very excited for this. This is super, super fun. Leaf, did you ever play Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2?
I think I did at a LAN party. Is it the one I'm thinking of?
It's the one with the no Russian mission in it. Do you remember the no Russian mission in that game where... Well, I'll tell you what. Let me just give you a little bit of background. And Powder, are you familiar with the no Russian mission from Call of Duty?
Yeah, that's the what is it? The false flag mission.
They're going into an airport here, and I'll just let this play out for a second.
Remember, no Russian.
Okay, so it's really important. They are Russian. They say, do not use Russian over here. This is Makarov. He's the bad guy in the game. By the way, just a little backup. This is in Moscow, Russia here, okay? So this is what's happening. You walk in with your guns.
Oh my god. You could not do this anymore nowadays.
Okay. And you just mow everybody down. This was shocking when it played back when this game came out. But it was a very memorable moment. I mean, have y'all ever seen that before?
Yeah, it jogged my memory. Yeah, because
yeah.
Well, I don't know if I should give details, right? Because
you can absolutely give details, but
okay, because you're like trying to frame another group for doing it. So, like no Russian, right? Don't give it away that you're Russian.
Yes, it's Russians doing it to Russians, right?
Yeah.
But it was very violent, right? And I remember that video actually being uploaded to YouTube, and people were getting flagged for violence because of it. Now, with that said, been doing this for a long time. And we all know that there's people who play games that M-rated games that probably shouldn't be playing M-rated games, right? We've all played. I remember growing up, I was playing Mortal Kombat when it was an M-rated game and whatever, right? But games have changed a lot over the years. This guy wanted to show his mother this scene. It says, showing my mom my favorite game 17 years later.
Oh, no. Oh, boy.
Let's see her reaction to this.
Mom, do you remember that game in middle school I begged you for, Modern Warfare 2, the shoot 'em up game you call it? Do you remember that game? Yeah? Okay, this is one of the missions I'm going to show you that we played in middle school that you let us play as kids.
Hang on.
No.
Pause your thing.
No, I'm going to show you the game. We played this in middle school.
Oh my god! You did not. You told me about shooting people. This is horrible. People are playing these kind of games. Oh my god!
Oh my gosh. I saw that. I thought it was hilarious. And at the same time, we talk about, like, number one, 15 seconds before the video, he's like, remember that game you said it was a shoot 'em up game? And she goes, you mean you were shooting people in the shoot 'em up game?
Yeah. I'm glad you caught that, because I caught that too. I was like, wait, what'd you think he was shooting?
Right. Did you guys ever have any games? And once again, her reaction. Oh my God. Did you guys ever play any games when you were a kid that you probably shouldn't have been
Leisure
playing?
Suit Larry.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like that's the mother. Yeah. At a very young age. It's actually one of the how I got to type fast. Play that game all the time.
I bet Leaflit, you probably have never heard of Leisure Suit Larry.
I've heard of it. I've never played
Your
it.
goal is to have sex with women.
Oh yeah, I played Rants, so yeah.
And then you can have sex with women, and if you don't put a condom on, you can literally get AIDS. It's an actual game. I was playing at 5, 6.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yep. Powdur, what about you? Were there any games that you played as a kid that you probably shouldn't have been?
GTA, I'd say. Because I was like, you'd go into the strip club and it was like, oh, I'm not supposed to be here.
Yeah, it was, well, you'd kill the hooker or whatever, and then...
yeah, you just run people over with your car.
Yep. By the way, here is the riveting gameplay that Phoenix had of Leisure Suit Larry in whenever this was. This is probably 40 years ago at this point.
Yeah, it's like 1985, 1986, somewhere in there. Yeah.
Yeah. And by the way, this was...
There may be nudity, by the way, just as a heads up.
Oh, yeah?
Not here. I mean, I don't know. If this is just a walkthrough, you're okay here. Yeah, but you can already see there's the picture frame of the nude woman up there.
Yep. But anyways, this is...
And you would type. You would say, like, talk to
hand.
bartender, etc. With one hand, of course, yes.
And the whole idea was, once again, to get ladies home, right?
That is correct. Yeah.
Leaf, did you have any games that you played that you probably shouldn't have been playing as a kid?
Yes, and Goku Rants.
And what happened?
Don't look it up. You take over the country by
Yes.
by also taking over the girls.
Oh. And how old were you when you were playing this game?
I don't remember. Not old enough.
Not old enough. What you didn't know is that Leisure Suit Larry was actually brought back several years later.
Yes.
And there's actually a mini game here where let me just share this with you guys real quick. Here we go. This is Leisure Suit Larry much later, where you can see what happens here as he approaches this girl. As you can see what's swimming on screen.
Yeah.
Phoenix, I bet you probably speed ran this game, huh?
Yes, I did, Craig. And actually, this is not Larry himself. This is his nephew, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Just a little context.
Good to know.
Is this one not as good as the old one, or?
No, it's not as good as the old ones. I will say they're all it's all comical. There's not it's a comedy game. But yeah, you're still doing that, so yes.
Well, anyways, let us know if there are any games that you played as a kid that you probably shouldn't have been playing behind the scenes. All right, let's go ahead and move on. We always listen. We are the #1 video game and entertainment podcast on God's green earth, and we need to talk some video games before we say goodbye. But before we do, Bloopity Snooples came back with another $100. Says, remember everyone, your vote counts the same as people incapable of looking in their pants and figuring out if they're a man or a woman. Phoenix, please become the God King Emperor.
Yes.
And fix everything.
I
That's
will.
$100 for Leaflit right there.
All right.
Leaflit. Yes.
All right.
Maybe tighten it up a little bit. Speaking of Phoenix, before we get to today in gaming history, please give us an update.
Sure, I'd love to. Here we do. Clickety clack. $465.99 for Leaf. $738.67 for Powdur. Breaststroke competition.
Powdur, things are looking good in your first appearance on the show. This is
That's
congratulations.
great. Thank you for believing in me.
in your breaststroke ability. Leaflit, I'm sorry, you're failing horribly.
I expected to lose this one.
Don't worry, poor cheating. Oh, everything's all right.
All right, we will get to the rest of your super chats, direct donations, and Rumble Rents. Guys, thank you again for all your support. One quick reminder before we get to Today in Gaming History. Coming up on Thursday, Phoenix, for the first time, will be watching Bloodsport immediately after the show, 2 o'clock Central Time, 3 o'clock Eastern, and we invite you to join the fun as Phoenix, for the first time, will be watching it exclusively over on Side Scrollers Plus, and in just a few weeks, Thursday, July 2nd, the Star Spangled Brotacular. You can see the 4 people on your screen, Phoenix, Blabs, me, and Leaflit, are going to be going through and playing a little bit of Bro Force to celebrate America with our Brotacular. Looking forward to that. You can join us over at Side Scrollers Plus using promo code 50OFF. This is a promo code we do not use very often. It's 50 off. We'll get you half off. It's literally the most we can offer over on Side Scrollers Plus. You get access to all of our premium content we do over there. Love for you guys to join us. Use that promo code and get a discount on your entire year. It's $50 for the entire year, and it goes a long way in supporting what we do over here. All right, with that said, let's go and move on. We always like to end the show with a little bit of disappointment powder. And with that in mind, it's time for Today in Video Game History.
Today in gaming history with Flab.
Yeah, do it. Step on me, mommy.
Seems like I need to go and work on my breaststroke to lose some weight. All right, everybody, June 16th. Listen. Ghostbusters, the video game, was released back in 2009. You have Desperados, I, released back in 2020. And then, this one's for Phoenix and Craig. TMNT, Shredder's Revenge, released back in 2022. You are all welcome. Thank you.
All right.
That's what we got, though.
Okay. This is going to be quite interesting. Let's take a look at that list really fast. Powder, are you? Do you recognize any of these games right here?
I've never played any of these games.
You should definitely check out that Ninja Turtles game. That's super fun right there.
No, what you mean is the Ghostbusters one.
Sure, Blabs. That's good.
No.
It really depends. There was aGhostbusters game that was pretty good. I'm not sure if it's that one, but
it is that one.
It's not the right squad, so I don't know if I'd want to play it.
That's the one. That was one that's considered like the third movie.
Okay.
It doesn't have the women, so I don't think I can play it, you know?
Oh, is that right? You need to looking for that that representation there, Leaflet?
Yeah.
That's good. I appreciate that. Some noticeable games that you missed today, Blabs, here on June 16th, one day before me and Phoenix's birthday. Very much looking forward to this. Include Space Invaders, 48 years ago.
Yikes.
That's kind of a big one there, Blabs.
So anyway, Ghostbusters was released back in 2009.
You can't just do that. You can't just say so anyway.
You know what? I actually can. It's my whole segment.
No, you can't.
Missed Pretty Fighter X.
Yeah, I liked Ugly Fighter X. It was a little bit better game.
Atta girl.
Okay. There you go. just firing it back at her. Also,
oh my God,
big
Neverwinter Nights is a biggie too.
I prefer Always Winter Nights.
Oh,
Okay.
she's so quick. Look at how quick she is. She's so fast. She's so quick.
I'll be here all day.
Big Mother Truckers, released 23 years ago for the PlayStation 2. Right there. It's a pretty fun run right there. We did mention the Ghostbusters game.
Ooh.
Yes. Pokemon
Guitar Hero
Rumble.
Smash Hits.
No.
You got any quips for that one, Blabs?
No, it's Smash Hits. Who the fuck cares?
The girl.
What are you? What? Okay.
I like that the correct answer is just keep getting get fucked.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And let's see, any other fun game? Oh, the Gex Trilogy 1 year ago. That nobody bought, I bet.
I literally just picked that up.
What?
Literally nobody bought it.
Just yesterday. Except me. Yesterday.
Rematch was released 1 year ago. That they probably should have released that, I don't know, during the World Cup instead of a year before. But this game actually this is like a soccer game that people really enjoy. It was kind of like a arcade soccer type thing. Anyways, had its little run. And today, Copa City which I'm thinking is a soccer thing, and Junkster released. I don't know what either of those games are, but
So
you can
my
pick them up
list was
today.
fabulous. Thank you so much.
Yeah, outside of just totally missing one of the biggest video games in history, like
Nobody
Space
cares.
Invaders, but sure. I wouldn't say nobody cares.
Nobody
Blabs.
cares.
You know who really cares?
Not me.
Pony.
Yeah.
Pony cares.
Little Aggie over
Tony
there.
Sparkles, little Tony
You know what?
Sparkles.
Pony. That's what this is now. This is a pony of disappointment. That's
Oh.
exactly what this is.
Oh,
Blabs.
too
Look
bad.
at-
That's too
look at how
damn
sad.
bad, Pony.
Just ungrateful for the poniness. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous. All right. This has been a phenomenal day, and we have a lot of support to get to. You guys have been wonderful. We genuinely appreciate it. Before we have, wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you.
I know, but we will read every single one because every single one is important to this show and allowing us to do this. Now, we got to tally these up, don't we? Shit. Oh no!
You see my point, my whole plan before.
Yeah,
Lots
I know.
of love.
Well, Blabs was like, I kind of got to scroll some of these lower ones at the bottom, or at least to count them up. But I was like, no, we'll read every single one. But we do need to have a winner here because I do value Leaf and Powder's time. So let me just read a couple of these really fast. And Blabs, you can start calculating, but I do want to read them. So if you could start calculating them and then just put just whatever. All right.
If you need help, Blabs, just let me know.
I don't know what you want me to do.
If you
Which
count
ones
them,
are you calculating?
If you count them, put them in italics on the spreadsheet. Okay.
Okay.
And that way. Okay. All right, sounds good. Let me just read this really fast. Teneri came in with 10, says, May and June are the months of the brides. I often feel like they use the word pride solely because it sounds similar to bride, making it easier for them to claim the month. The pendulum's going to swing back, and we're going to have Prude Month. $10 for Powder.
Thanks.
I don't think Prude Month will be coming anytime soon, but whatever. Give it up for Super Lane, who subbed over on Kick. Thank you so much, Super Lane. We love all of our Kicksters over there. For those who don't know, Powder streams over on Kick. If you haven't yet, follow her over there. Link is down in the description. John came in with $25 with a video for Phoenix here, which I have not seen this video. I don't know if I can watch this, but he says, for Phoenix, pre-screen though, don't know if it's cool to show or not. John, I can't pre-screen that right now. Sorry, buddy, but we appreciate it. Tenarian came in on 10 and says, okay, I'll send you the link. I'll put it in the private chat right now. Tenarian came in and says, Blabs just reminded me, we just don't have puffins where I live. We have our own breed of ponies. It's one of the few types of animals we don't eat because they actually come close to extinction at one point. So we decided to preserve them. Tenarian, it's great news. Everybody loves ponies, unless you're in the UK.
And by the way, that was a very funny video. Thank you. We cannot show that. But I love the video. Thank you.
Thank you. Delta came in with 5, says, I wonder who votes to kill off ponies. Similar thing happened here in New York with mute swan. Wait, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me just read this slowly so I can truly comprehend what's happening. I wonder who votes to kill off the ponies. Similar thing happened here in New York with mute swans, despite being introduced in the 1800s. Wait, I'm sorry. You mean swans that don't
that are not a burden?
Quack? Yeah, you mean like the best kind of swans?
The best kind of swan.
So it's like we got to kill off all these swans that don't
quack.
Do they taste
Meanwhile, yeah, I guess they've tasted extra good. Meanwhile, Canadian geese are still protected for some effing reason, despite them blocking traffic. Thank you, Delta. Well, kill the Canadian geese then. John came in with 5, says, remember that for some reason Space Invaders of all time. Remember that for some reason Space Invaders of all time. Fun fact. What was that, John? I'm sorry, I already forgot it. All right, Blabs, have we been calculating?
I'm still adding in super chats as well. Like I can't do 4 things at the same time.
Do all of the things, Blabs.
If I can help you, just let me know.
It just keeps going. Oh my gosh. All right. Should we do a square up another time? Should I come back and go live in an hour or so? Because I want to value Leaf and Powder's time.
Good God,
here.
how many do we have? Is this like an avalanche?
Yeah, it's kind of an
There's
avalanche.
155.
What? There's 155 super chats.
Yeah,
How
no,
many?
no, I
we
can stay.
received today 155.
Oh, I'm chilling.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, we
Thank
got
you very
we-
much.
So we gotta thank
Okay.
everybody. We gotta have gratitude. You know what I mean?
Okay, then let's
Yeah.
go. Let's go.
for me.
Hideki came in with 5, says, on behalf of the esteemed lady guest who is named Powdur, I humbly request that Craig and Side Scrollers crew check out my lady's theme song called Yeah and,
That's a
made
good
by
one.
Holy Ball.
That's a really good one.
That's a good one.
What if we all just read at the same time? Like I'll take 10, you take, we just plow through.
I'll need to check out Yeah and made by the Holy Ball. Thank you for that. Bad Latency came in at 5, says, remember that Hassan a while back said people can buy drones off Temu and use them instead of self-deletion vests. Yeah, it's pretty gross. Dukes Marley says these people don't want to disguise their wish for terror with talks of equality and freedoms. Thank you, Dukes. That's pretty messed up. Atushin came in with 20. Says for Pow Pow, Leaf and Pow, the best duo since Jake Monroe and Tectone were on here together.
Aww.
Just totally disregarding myself, Flabs, and Phoenix on a day-to-day basis, but
it's all right.
Thank you for that.
It's accurate.
That's true. Yes. All right. Heckle Christopher came in with $4.99. Says, have you guys seen the video showing UK police treatment of 6-year-old boy after they arrested his dad? No, I have not seen that.
I actually have, but I feel like there's something missing. I really hope there's something missing because that's wild.
Thumb Ugly says, if someone wanted me Minecraft, I'd want them Minecraft first. This is survival. They want you dead. You need to keep that in mind. Helicopter rides. Thank you, Thumb Ugly. Suffer So Proud for 10 says, this dono is to bring back the fat, dopey, stupid, idiot Chungus Craig Frolic Fund. I'm kidding, maybe. Let Amy choose. All right. Blabs, you get to choose 10 for Leaflit or Powdur.
Leaflit.
Okay. Sounds good. Oh, no. Hold on.
Hello?
Oh, geez. Hold on. Hey, can you read some supers? My daughter's calling me.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'm
Bouncer for, I'm going to skip that one because he needs a super chat. Rolando for 5 says, dang, Blabs, there's dropping the ball, and then there's forgetting that without Space Invader, you would have this list for Leaf. 5 for Leaf. What? Forget. I didn't do anything. Anyway, Fritz for 2 says, Leaflet is very small. Guyn for I'm gonna come back for that one because I need Craig to write on sticky notes. Auntie for 5 says Space Invaders is the first video game I've ever played, and the reason I climbed stairs when I was never supposed to walk again. Thanks for ignoring such an important part of my life, Blab, so I care. Oopsies. Shako for 10 says, are we really gonna have a stream without a Xenosaga super chat? I don't think so. Xenosaga sweep. Thank you. Azalea for 5 says, why no love for half elf slime? Leaflet. 5 more supporting my top Oshi Leaflet. That's 5 for Leaflet. Mac for 5 says, played Resident Evil 2002 back when I was 9 or 10. Fun memories being up until 4 a.m. with my BFF, still seeing the game after the TV got turned off. Executive Prod Elsie for $17.10 says, Phoenix, do you remember the age quiz answers for LSL1? Cute audio.
I do actually. Yes.
Bike Shorts for 10 says, Rance also has an anime you should definitely watch, Craig. Thank you. Elders for 5 says, another 5 for you, Powdur. Love you, my pale elf. Thank you. Mr. Paroxysm for 5 says, fun fact, the American operative planted in Makarov's group is the only one not wearing gloves. Zecker for 10 says, man, what about the Command and Conquer scene with Kane and the Lieutenant? Forbidden Cat Belly for 2 says, but what harm did that really do to you? Looney Lenny for 5 says, there's another detail in No Russian. They all look at you, the non-Russian, and you end up and then at the end, you end the mission. Thank you. Valhoon for 10 says, Leaflet and Powdur having a breaststroke race after Leaflet won. Powdur yelled, Leaflet cheered. She used her hands for Leaflet. That's 10 for Leaflet right there.
Real quick, let's get an update real quick while we have an opportunity. Phoenix, I wonder if this is closing at all.
We've got 510.99 for Leaf, 788.67 for Powdur.
Still close.
Still close.
Still within striking distance.
That can change anything.
Poopies.
A golden poopy.
That's nice.
Where'd that come
Winner
from?
gets the golden poop.
That's from the system that you have. What is? I forgot what it's
the
called.
TTS thing.
Yeah, that thing.
Okay, more poops.
Oh yeah, that's what the jewels look like. Because it said a happy poop.
Whoever wins this will have the
Happy
first
poops.
24 karat poop.
All right, Blas.
Dukes for 20 says, can we get Powdur as press secretary? Expand the elf influence.
Yes.
Paul for 5 says, also from what I've heard on the UK ban, it will be required in all new phones, not as an app, but as a hardware designed to not be worked around. $5 for Leaflit. Rip Bad Wolf for 2 says, isn't Blue Sky where all the PDF files are? BC Wolf for 10 says, Starmer's youngest just turned 16, so this wouldn't affect his kid. Funny that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeti for 10 says, I have no way to prove this, but if you look at a photo of the Blue Sky founders, it may explain a lot. This plus my earlier 10 for Leaflit. Go get slime. That's 10 for Leaf right there. Mac for 2
You're closing
says,
it in.
take all of the warnings out of the instruction manuals. Let the idiots weed themselves out. And Mac for 2 says, Secretary of Education blabs. That's right. Sukoto for 10 says, UK 16-year-olds are going to be one-shot online, but other kids shit posting at an early age. $10 for Leaflit.
That's a really, by the way, I'm sorry, real quick. That's a really good point. The idea that if you aren't exposed to the internet and you just haven't grown with it, could you imagine walking into that situation at 16 and just it's like those old 80s commercials where that wind's just like blowing their face back because they're just getting one shot.
Yeah, it's like Spider-Man when he discovered, or like Superman when he has the powers and he hears everything around him and everything is just bombarding his vision and everything. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to start at the very top. Paladin for $6.99 says, Powder's so cool. I love that. Thalmor?
Oh.
Don't do the DSP me. Be careful. Gear for 20,000 IDR.
Hold on, real quick. I'm sorry. Powdur, what's going on here?
The Thalmor controls Skyrim. The Thalmor are bad. It's the Skyrim thing. God.
All right. Gear says Stuntman Hollywood game has FNF anyone. Okay, never mind. Memories of Rem for 5 says Craig double docs Leaflit canceled. Money for Powder's choice. That is 5 for Powdur. Dead Mandolin for 2 says 2 for my Oshi Leaflit. I'm sorry, Powdur. That is 2 for Leaflit right there. Gear says no rage. Super chat this time. Star Wars Parliament form of content control will soon crumble when kids are banded together and sacrifice themselves for freedom. We don't want another Blue Sky incident. And I am being inundated with supers, Craig, so you got to take over like an admin.
Got him. Sounds good. Guys, thank you very much. It's incredible generosity. Thank you guys very much. Lethal Weebu came in at 5 says easy goes to Leaflit. $5 for Leaflit. So is slime so can transform into ultimate hydraulic form right there. Your thought? I mean, would your slime? By the way, your slime form has never been on our show before, which I like.
We could do that next time.
Whatever you feel comfortable with.
Yeah.
I do love nerdy Leaflit with the hat and stuff. And it's probably my favorite Leaflit, but for this instance of slime travel in the pool, may make sense right here. Tin Lee says, how do you do a breaststroke without breast or stroke for the elf? No hard feelings there. Slime, that's $5 right there for Powdur.
All right, I'm caught up again. Okay.
I got it, Lives. I got it.
All right.
Hector came in and says, that would have been like Las Vegas 2.0, talking about the terror thing. Yes, absolutely. Silo Fool Podcast says, how can someone create a VTuber on a tablet? Or do you need expensive computer equipment? Ladies?
It is. One of my friends is working on like an AI system that could like do that. But it's over on like rfab.ai, but I don't know when it's going to be finished. My friend Malcolm, yeah. Okay. Actually, you guys know Malcolm, don't you? You guys know Malcolm.
Oh, yeah, Malcolm.
Yeah, Basecamp.
Basecamp. Yeah.
He's working on like an AI VTuber maker system to help out with people that don't have as much money that want to get into VTubing.
Malcolm's a smart cat.
Oh, very smart, yeah.
Hector came in and says, they mistake our passion for anger, silence for weakness, and restraint for cowardice. Thank you, Hector. Bike Shorts came in with 5 says, I'm tired of these colorful flaget bosses. I'm really tired. I want them in a box that doubles as an oven and cook them alive. I'm ready for. Okay, sounds good. Thank you, Bike Shorts.
We can recruit. Thank you.
We will get flagged on YouTube for what that was. Tinley says, speaking of military, a B-52 crashed and 8 servicemen passed yesterday. The Lord bless their souls. $5 for Elf. Young Stowe
Wow.
came in with 2. I didn't hear about that story. Did you guys hear about that at all? The B-52 and 8 servicemen crashing?
Yes, I did hear about that.
Yeah. Young Stove came in with 2, says, did they get the drone ideas from Hassan? Maybe. Elders, thanks so much for your support for 16 months. Mario says, we need capital punishment like Starship Troopers. Paul Leviter Game says, now is the perfect time. Does Leaflit sound like Lois Bloucher from Bob's Burgers? Can she say, quiet dignity, have you met us?
Quiet dignity, have you met us?
Yes, she does. Hector says they advocate for a murder in the name of being kind. The only opposition they want is no opposition, and if an opposition exists, it's allowed to exist. The Diddly Doodler says Kirsch's problem was with it won't be enforced equally with the state of the country. The right will see exceptions, the left won't, and be malicious in enforcing it. Hector says, Phoenix, the only speech the opposition wants is their words in your mouth. No exception.
Yeah.
David says, freedom of speech only protects against prosecution from the state and government. Other entities and individuals are allowed to censor you. I'm not saying it's okay, just saying what it means. The Holy Ball says, the issue has always been enforcement. Introduce extreme penalties. Game theory, cheaters are going to find a way to exploit that against enemies. Stacking courts for exploits against innocent people.
It's Holy Ball. That's the guy who made the Yeah and video.
Mm-hmm.
What's up?
Reese says, regarding enemies of the people, find them and arrest them and live stream a very public perk walk of the criminals alongside a giant video screen consisting of all the vile things they've said and done. Ooh, man, I kind of like it.
That would really, that like martyrdom for them.
Do you want to add any more animals to your screen there, Phoenix?
I'm getting there.
Q says, I log on to YouTube and see the best VTuber duo on side scrollers. Centel, thanks, guys. Thank you, Q. Been a fun show. Gilly Guy came in and says, the American paradox, we need free speech to govern ourselves, but we need some level of ideological purity to maintain a social contract. Man, I think that's it. The idea that so many people have just broken a social contract when it comes to these things. That's those 2 words right there, social contract. It just doesn't exist with some folks. And I think that's why you see things like that terror attack.
Mm-hmm.
Suffer So Proud says, we're dealing with an ideology, religion that is embodied deeply within this country. And it's at war with us, literally willing to die for it. Reminds me of the Middle East. We're getting threats and getting killed for our speech. They're battling us while we do nothing. What's it going to take? I say we go Irish. There's only one way to change ideology. We must destroy it. Sorry for the long message. Thank you so much, Suffer So Proud. Hector says, Phoenix, I prefer impalement. Nice. Okay. Tin Lee came in with 2 for the elf. Cyber says, I want to come on the show and tell you about on my street interview when I was called a Nazi, and turn it around to them by saying, you're a socialist. Aren't you the Nazi? Thank you, Cyber. Gecko. And Shadow Warrior says, headless Plinto so everyone could go gamble on it. Oh, Plinko. Yes, that'd be fun. Just toss that.
Yes. I love that. Just splashing around as it hits the stuff. Yeah. That.
Jewish Ants says, democracy is stupid. A republic is managed by limited access to voting. Only veterans have put skin in the game, so they've earned the right. My pronouns at the VA are, oh gosh, okay, $10 for Powdur. I'm not going to read that.
Yeah, but I already marked that one. He told me to do asterisks for some of those.
I'm just telling you what I see here. The professor. Oh, you already got these right here? Okay.
Yeah, no, I added them into the showdown already. The ones that are asterisks.
Okay, that's fine. But I do want to read them.
No, I'm just saying because you said 10 for Pat. I'm like, wait, not again.
Professor Kane says, have you tried? Says, speaking of elf VTubers, have you tried reaching out to Elf Pyre Eva to invite her on the show? She's a legit lawyer too. No, we have not.
Oh, she's cool. I know her.
Okay. Verbose Bard says, excellent showdown. Feels very Yeah, we're all about bringing as many people on the show as possible. It says feels very appropriate based on the first collab together. Sorry, Powder. 10 for Leaflit. That was already counted. Don't worry about that. Daddy Dorn for 20 says, for Powder and her love for my Imperial Fist and successors for the Emperor.
For the Emperor.
That's 20.
Ram came in with 10 for Demi. She proved to be experienced with the stroking of peener on stream. Just kidding. I put my 10 on whoever is behind at the moment right there. That's going to go to Leaflit right there.
Yep.
Shitty Duelist says, Happy American Pride Month. Craig, would you do on the street interviews with Japanese in Dallas and ask them what they think of America? You mean, would I ask them? Would I do that? Sure, but I already know they think America's awesome, just like me. Jason says, Powder and Leaf are based of the based, but Leaf is my Oshi. 20 for Leaf. Unclean Puppy says, with $20 for Powder, says, you're doing great. Grolgar says, congrats, Leaf, on your role in Mom of War as a gelatinous cube. Both cutting boards would float easy. Thank you for that. H-Mate says, with $6.65, says, for Powdery, even though I am permanently banned from her Twitch because of her meanie mods. Okay.
You goober. You silly goober.
Red Beard says he should have been burned. He should have burned the gay baseball cap live on national TV. That would have been amazing. I don't know if that would have gone over well.
Yeah.
Reese says, I never understood the concept of the 200-meter breaststroke, but then I've never met a woman with 200-meter breasts. Thank you, Reese, for that joke. That's good. Redbeard says, yes, you should have. All right, we got that, Redbeard. Blue Prophet says, never went to university, grooming my girlfriend to have babies and to be prejudiced. Thanks for being a positive influence on our lives, Leaflet. Thank you, Bald Prophet. Marmalin says, government will ban, met with cheering and applause. No one asked how. You know, it's funny. That's actually, I didn't want to bring that up when he was over there talking about banning these things, and everyone, like, he got a standing ovation for 10 seconds while he's talking about this. Government will ban, met with cheering and applause. No one asked how how they were going, or how they're going to be banned. The UK and the EU has lost it. Thank you, Marmalin. Yes, that was very 1984. Paul came in with $4.99. Says Technology Secretary Liz Kendall confirmed that Blue Sky will fall under the ban's restrictions. At least there's some balance. Still hate the ban. Oh, that's good. That's good. Jordan says 300 votes against this happened anyways. Plus the report is out. 10 for Leaflet. Thank you for that. $10 for Amelia right there from A right there. Raging Wolf says, I told that trans VTuber that respect is earned, not given. But of course, you Looney Tunes demand respect and is not given to you resort to violence. He then threatened my life and blocked me. Well, sounds nice. Eugene came in and says, we need to colonize Europe. Give this to Leaf. $2 for Leaf right there.
True.
Super Lane says banning children from social media while platforms like Blue Sky are exempt has to be one of the biggest mask-off moments of 2026. Kiryu says, it's sad to see movies like 1984 and Idiocracy, which were satire, slowly becoming reality. This vibe goes to Powder because we still love and appreciate her.
Oh,
that's nice. Shirley says social media ban happened last year in Australia. It didn't work because they found a workaround. So this could be similar. $10 for Powder. And by the way, that will happen. There will always be a workaround. Always. So not holding my breath that this is going to be very successful.
Are we going to comment on Phoenix yet? We just let him just going to keep going?
I got to be honest. I've not been looking at the screen.
Every so often, he's just adding another animal until like his screen is completely covered. It's adorable.
Where's Harambe at, though?
Where is Harambe?
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Soul Silver says it's all about censorship for the children as a Trojan horse to gag the wrong opinions. They are doing this in Canada too with their 15 for the children bills. Send this to Powder, please. That's 5 for Powder. Man, you guys are just insane today. Thank you guys. Guy in Hemlock with $50 says Leaf is the winner. If it goes through in time, put it on her choice. Keep being awesome, Powder. Craig, Blabs, and Phoenix. Well, thank you, Guy in Hemlock. Really appreciate that support. That is 50 for Leaf.
Yes, thank you very much.
Bouncer brings out the honor with $100. Says love them both, but this is for Leaf. $100 for Leaf right there. Sinbad
close.
says, of course, you got a lot of supers. You brought two of the most base content creators on the whole internet. All that's missing is Kirsha, and the internet might actually break. Let's make that happen.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah, I gotta chat with Kirsten and then we're in.
Sounds good. Before I continue these supers here, Phoenix, let's get an update on where we're at with your. Oh, how you doing, dogs? Daughter, everybody. Yes.
Here we go. We've got 739.99 for Leaf. Really started to come in hot recently. 847.66 for Powdur. This is the breaststroke competition.
All right. Let's see how this finishes up. Thank you, Phoenix. Appreciate that. Hello to the puppies. Freak Offer came in with 10 Canadian money. He says, just saw that Stop Killing Games got shut down in Europe. Super rare W. California pushing for consumer protections. Yeah, we're going to get to the Stop Killing Games story tomorrow. Hideki came in with 5. Says, Fed equals friendly elf department. $5 for Powdur. Right there.
Yes.
Shitty Dula says, Leaf, are you going to appear at Axe again this year? 5 for Leaf.
Yes.
What? Okay. Elder Crawler came in, says, another 5 for you, Powdur. You are a Falmer, aren't you?
Yes. Yes. Snow elf.
Guy in Hemlock with $100 otter says, Craig and Blabs can never pronounce my name right, even after being corrected so many times. For Leaflit, moraine noises. I know it's not Guy in Hemlock. It's
Gen
Hemlock. Yes, I know. You're right. I butchered it every single time. And at this point, you know.
And how much was that for?
$100 for Leaf right there.
You're crazy, Gen.
Cruise News.
He's got a monkey now.
Hero of Moraine. You have to call him Gen, the hero of Moraine. That's like the whole title.
Gen, the hero of Moraine, with $100 right there.
Just call him Himmel the hero.
Tues News came in, says the VTuber Helldivers 2 collab was a fun watch the other day. Sounds great. PKW says, for the elf, Skyrim is for nerds. $2 for the elf on our screen. All right. We also have 5 for Powdur. Says she seems to enjoy my shitpost on her Discord server and even added some of my generations for open screen. That's awesome. Autuition came in with 10 for the elf wife. And we have Paul came in with $4.99. Says, pow pow Power Rangers, pow pow Powder Rangers, go you Powder Ranger, you mighty Powder Ranger. 5 for Leaf.
Power Ranger. Wait, what?
Yeah, you got baited.
Oh my god! I was about to give you the Power Ranger salute. Now you don't deserve it.
You got baited there by Paul.
I
there,
did.
Powder. And then $50 from Freedom Fries for Oshi, right there. For Oshi Leaf, right there. Collecting them mushrooms right there.
Whoa, we just had a turnaround.
Okay, let's check it real quick.
Ooh.
Phoenix, let's see where
we literally just had the turnaround right now. It is now $899.98 for Leaf, $874.66 for Powdur. It just happened. Wow.
Well, this is Shuey and Chris came in with $50 for Powdur. Right there. Flipping it back. Oh, this has got really close very quickly. And once again, I'd like to remind everybody, this is all about a battle of who can do the better breaststroke in a pool. So keep that in mind. Mr. Steve came in with 5 for nobody. Just to say hi and thank you. And Suckus Auto came in with $4. Says breaststroke of the West, 4 for the slime time right there. And John says with 5 says, my bad, didn't proofread. I was trying to say that for some reason Space Invaders is the best grossing of all game of all time, Craig, with a guaranteed $30 billion. All right. I've officially caught up on all support. Phoenix, I need an update. If you can make your way through the dogs right there.
Yeah, here you go. 903.98 for Leaf,
wow.
924.66 for Powdur.
So close.
It's very close.
Wow. All right. Let's just put a quick couple seconds on the clock here. Powdur, Leaf, your last chance to really sell the idea that you are excellent at the breaststroke. Leaf, let's start with you.
Well, I'm half Selkie. It's true.
That's it?
That's it, yeah. Selkies can swim really well.
Okay. Powder, great time having you on the show today with your Fed shirt. That's excellent.
Thanks.
Our Fed hat. Would you like to tell everybody why you're great at the breaststroke?
I'm great at the breaststroke. It is in my genes to be good at swimming. I am also I've been training my whole life for this moment, so I would really appreciate your support. That's it. That's all I have.
Perfect. That's all you need to say. All you need to say. All right. Phoenix, are you okay over there?
Yeah, you can see the timers, right? Oh, no. Now it's blocked. Go back to small screen version. There it is. See,
Okay, cool. Sounds good. We'll put 2 minutes on. Okay, let's add a few more up real quick. String with $14 Canadian says, all shall fall to the propaganda. That's 14 for Powder right there. Elder with 5 says, nah, put my last bucks for Powder. Love you, Leaf, but the new girl needs support. You know what I mean.
How much was that for?
5. Zayla came in and says, got to support my top Oshi Leaf. Sorry, Powder. No hate, but I got to go with Leaf right there. Once again, that was 5.
Okay.
And once again, once the timer, we have 90 seconds. Is that right? Okay.
Yeah, 1:30 right now.
Okay. Gig came in with $20, says for Black VTuber of the Year. Oh, that's definitely a Leaf right there.
Yeah.
20 for Leaf. Freedom Fries with $100.
Whoa.
For Leaflit.
Whoa.
Oh, boy. Shu came in with 20, says, so glad that my Oshi Powder finally decided to stream on my favorite platform, YouTube. Their moderation is top tier. Thank you for that. All right, that's 20 there. And then Gen came in with another 100.
You're crazy again. The hero
for
of Marine.
Leaflit. For Leaflit right there.
That might have done it.
Yeah.
Zayla came in,
Holy.
says Selkie is the ice elf of Leaflit lore. There's 2 for Leaflit. And
Seals,
Game Hunter
there's
Serious. Oh, sorry. I can't read.
What
Hunter
was
came
that?
in. That was 2. For
2, but
Leaf.
for
Leaf.
Oh, okay. I think
And
it is
Game Hunter
correction.
came in with 1, says, you forgot my second super chat earlier. Let me see if we can find that real
I
quick.
checked. Everything's cleared on the Excel spreadsheet.
20 seconds.
Daddy Dorn came in with 100. Are you kidding me, guys? This is stupid. He says, I'm fortifying this position from Daddy Dorn. What are you fortifying, Daddy Dorn?
He's an imperial fist.
5, 4, 3, 2.
He's fortifying.
Give it to Powder. And Zoxkoi came in, says, with how long elves live, that means she's been training for thousands of years. That's 5 for Powder right there. And then, by the way, we have a couple that are just coming in, so we're going to make sure we get these. H-Mate came in with 1,000 huff. I don't know what that means. Says, Powder called me a goober. That's good enough for me. Thank you
How
for
much
that.
is that for?
Goober.
1,000 HUF,
What is
Hungarian
HUF?
monies? I don't know. Dukes came in with $9.99. Says, Thalmor can swim. Right there.
That's $3.32
Hungarian
Okay.
warrant.
for Powder.
Cool.
Yep.
And
Hungarian.
I'm going to tell you this right now. Blabs, do we have any left? Any that are come in?
I don't see any.
Okay, then we're ending on this.
Yeah, we got to do the
holy-
boobs for this one.
The Holy Ball came in with $250.
Thank you.
Holy ball.
Holy
Said-
ball.
Said, yeah, and
Yeah, and
Powder.
That's $250 for Powder.
Correct.
Yeah.
Phoenix,
Whoops.
let's get an update. Let's
All right.
close it out here.
This
let's
is
close it out.
We're doing the
Yes.
closeout, the final.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Here we go.
Are you kidding me?
$1,139.98 versus $1,321.88 to Powder, which of course means that the winner in the breaststroke competition is Powder.
All right. Powder, congratulations. You truly are the best breaststroker on the show today. That is a VTuber. And it will always, listen, In the great scheme of the world, when people say who truly is the better breaststroker between you and Leaflit, we will now look to you forever, Powdur. Congratulations. To accept on behalf of Powdur and her breaststroke ability is Leaflit.
What? Yeah. Wait, but hold on. Okay, so okay, well, I'm half Fae, and Powdur is Fae, so I think this is a victory for all Fae kind.
For all of Fae kind.
Yes.
Powdur, how do you feel? How do you feel taking home the big W today?
Oh, thank you so much for all the support. Thank you guys. I was so anxious. I was so nervous. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for supporting the podcast. I will be stroking all the breasts. So the best of my ability. I will make you proud.
That was the greatest sentence I've ever heard on the show. I just want to let you know that. And I appreciate that. Freedom Fries did come in with $50 for slime. Freedom Fries, thank you so much. It did not affect the final tally, but you do get more Leaflit pulling mushrooms, which is good. And your support today has been absolutely ungodly and much appreciated. Powdur, you're fun. I like you.
Yeah.
She's our greatest spellcaster, one of the best.
You got me a high-level wizard.
Also, I've just talked to Kirsha. She's down for 3 of you guys, so I'm gonna get you guys together on the schedule in the next couple weeks.
Wow, amazing! Thank you.
It is going to happen. The internet will break.
Does July 30th look good for you guys, or July 23rd?
Either wait, what?
That's a Thursday.
Oh, either one's fine then.
Powdur?
Let's say the 23rd is probably the safest for me.
All right, you guys are in. All done. Look, we booked the live. Done.
All right, there we go, guys. Mark it on your calendars. If you do, make sure you hit the subscribe button. It is happening in just a few weeks. The giant VTuber crossover of based VTuber friends. It will be spectacular. Leaf, always you're spectacular. Powdur, you are so much fun, and I can't wait to have you back on here very, very soon. Would you guys like to tell anybody when you stream, where you stream, and any projects you have coming up that you'd like to talk about? Powdur, you first.
Sure. So recently I just hit 100K on YouTube. So thank you for that, guys. Really appreciate your support. We're almost at 100K on Twitch. I believe that is the last platform I need to hit 100K on. So thank you for that. I stream Monday through Thursday and I start at 12 PST and I'm supposed to go for 3 hours, but I tend to go overtime all the time. So yeah.
Kind of like us, which is great, which is good. And Leaf, obviously, I hear you. There's a game or something out that you.
Yeah, Angel Sword RPG. If you're tired of Dungeons and Dragons, also Dungeons and Dragons went online subscription, so you know they lost the only advantage they had on this. But if you like tabletop games, but you don't want the gay beholders and the kumbaya moments of that they're adding in D&D, you want something a little bit more real, it's rpg.angelsword.com.
You mean
that
this
one,
right
there?
Here?
Yeah.
This right here?
That's
This right here?
Yeah.
This? You mean I can play it right now?
You can't.
I
It's free to
can't.
play.
I can play.
Very good combat. Our combat's the best.
All right, Leaf, I just want to let you know, I'm rejecting all your cookies. Get out of here with that nonsense.
170 classes, more than 170.
All right, excellent. Well, everyone go check it out if you haven't yet. Links to everything is down in the description. What a fun show today between Powdur, Leaflit, and all the animals that have shown up on stream for whatever reason. We're glad you joined us. Hit the thumbs up button if you're new. We'll be back tomorrow, 11 a.m. Central Time.
I think $200 just came in. I don't know. They're showing up now on Rumble, but I don't know if we hit them before. Hang on. There's that one right there. And then there's this one. I don't know if we got these yet. Like, my Rumble just refreshed, and I don't know what's happening with it.
Well, I'll tell you what. We did read Bloopity Snooples, which I love saying that name. And Bouncer, yes, we did get Bouncer.
Okay, because they're just showing up, like, on my chats must have broke. That's good.
Well, either way, it was
Thank you for your support, guys.
Yeah, thank you guys very much.
Thank you very much.
We'll be back tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central Time when we are joined by...
Arch!
Oh, this is big. This is big. This is going to be a big show tomorrow. Very much looking forward to spending time with Arch because we're working on something behind the scenes which will melt your freaking face. Cannot wait for it. All right. With that said, it is time to roll out. Guys, have a great rest of your day. And remember, people are going to try to keep you down. Don't let them. You guys got a goal. Go get it. Have a great rest of your day. See you later. Bye-bye.
Fatality.